Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.
All right. Peace, y'all. I don't know why my phone is acting stupid today. What's going on, y'all? Peace, peace. Uh Gray Skull, your bitch. What's going on? Shout outs to Degenerate. Shout outs to Sir Obadiah. Shout outs to Rashawn. What's going on, everybody? Peace. Peace, peace. We in the building today. Let me see if I can get this shit together. Let's see. What's going on? Anyway, I'm here eating, so I don't want y'all to be all up in my face while I eat a little bit. I got a little, gotta finish these Cheerios. Anyway, shout outs to everybody here. What's going on? We're gonna have a great show tonight. Good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully everybody is home and safe. Happy Thursday to everybody. We're gonna have an eventful weekend this weekend. So we're gonna, you said, and this is gonna be an interesting stream. Shout out to Sir Obadiah. No, it's not gonna be an interesting stream. It's gonna be the same old, y'all. Same old, same old. Just a little bit more game at it. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you guys today about some stuff that I've been seeing. Also, I think right now as we speak, your boy Kevin Samuels is over at the Lead Attorney. He's over on that show talking about some stuff also. It's just a lot of stuff to talk about on today's show. You know what I'm saying? The topic of today's show is why the word or how the word marriage is the kryptonite to a lot of what's going on, Mike? Is the kryptonite to a lot of brothers in this space. And it's the kryptonite to brothers in general. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes here want to pretend like, oh, I don't want to get married. Oh, these hoes ain't shit and stuff like that. And, it seems like the thing to do now because wintertime is coming. Shit, it's cold now. Fuck it. I be skipping fall for real, for real. Once people say Halloween, nigga, it's winter. You did? Because by the time you realize that it's fall is over and it's the damn winter time. And winter will be here before you know it. And the thing about it is that it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. A lot of guys are going to be lonely, baby, this winter. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely, lonely baby. They're gonna be, they're gonna be lonely this winter. And to kind of convince a lot of guys here in the manosphere that is gonna be okay, you know what I'm saying? What they're gonna do is they're gonna kind of, downplay their situation, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? But what I want to say is this, yeah, lonely, lonely baby, you know. And I mean, what I want to say is this. I mean, it don't got to be like that. A lot of guys, I would say, if you don't, you don't have a relationship this winter, or don't have really anything going this winter, man. Every winter I do this all the time. I make my bones, man. I grind. I'm in my element in the wintertime. Wintertime, I'm indoors. I'm moving. I'm putting a lot of stuff together, and I actually got this winter planned out. But I've been seeing a lot of people clown people, talk shit about people that got relationships, or that's just simply winning with women. It's not about getting on people that's single or anything like that. A lot of dudes will get mad that you're single and you're winning. Just because you're single doesn't mean that you're alone. You understand what I'm saying? People be like, "Oh man, I'm single, man." You know what I'm saying? Just because you're single doesn't mean that you're alone. You know, just because you're single does not mean that you're alone. And the thing is that the people that like, for example, the internet has created like a group of quote unquote what would be called incels, right? And they call themselves, or they co-opted or took over the the term black pill, which means something totally different. Almost everything that you see here is even I will tell you, even though you're listening to me right now, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. You know what I'm saying? It's reversed in this space. Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Um, those dudes will call themselves black pill. Those dudes are living under a guise of, oh, we got the world figured out. But more on that. We'll get back to it. You got a lot of what the internet has created is a safe space for not just a lot of brothers to talk, not just a lot of brothers to, communicate, not just for a lot of brothers to get together and talk about things that's plaguing the community, plaguing us, and things like that. What's going on, Arab Black? You said, well, if nobody says they are alone, why assume it? I don't like how people twist people's words, like, okay, we don't need to talk if you was always getting me wrong or effed up with the communication. What exactly do you mean, Arab Black? What exactly do you mean? You know? Because I'm not saying that single means you're alone. I just got done saying that just because you're single doesn't mean that you're alone. What I'm saying is that there's going to be a lot of lonely people this winter. Come this winter, there's going to be a lot of shout outs to Air Black. Come this winter, there's going to be a lot of lonely dudes, and you're going to hear a lot of unnecessary complaining here on YouTube. Shout outs to Toya. You said if I go crazy, then you will still call me. Oh yeah, kryptonite. What's going on, Toya? I love that song. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But those guys, they call themselves black pill, right? And they call themselves incel. They call themselves incels, right? So even just the concept of what they have to live by. Not saying that you guys are incels or you guys subscribe to that thinking. What I'm saying is that, you know, It's not. It's, I mean, if you've observed it, you understand what I'm saying. It's not your life to live out. They got to live that life out. You understand what I'm saying? So when one of them gets a girlfriend or just a woman, just a love interest, they exile him. Damn, such and such got a girlfriend. He's not here no more. Damn, such and such got a, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. They'll X him out of the group. They'll exile him, right? But the thing is that by definition, that makes you that doesn't make you an incel. You choose not to have a girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? If the opportunity, how you nullify those brothers is if the opportunity was to come to you, would you take it? Most of those brothers would take it. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that they choose to be an incel. Who doesn't choose to be an incel, and this is why a lot of people talk down about marriage. We'll get to that later. I like to lay out my I like to lay it out before I get y'all the game. Are the guys that are in a marriage and the guys that are that they loyal, they're with their their woman or their wife, and she denies them sex, or she's starving them out, or whatever she's doing. That's an example of a real incel. A single guy that doesn't go outside, doesn't have any game, doesn't want to dress up, don't not even just dress up, just dress comfortably, doesn't want to apply himself in the dating market or whatever. Yeah, that's a chose cell. He chose not to do those things. A lot of guys know what they need to do to get certain things. They just don't want to do it. And it's easier to get online and have an echo chamber of brothers to say, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, uh this is messed up. This is that, this, that, and the third. Um, that's why I kind of got mad when Hammer did what he did, back in the day. You know, that's what let me down. That's what I got mad about. You know, young man, 18-year-old virgin, going to school, to do whatever I think computer science or whatever, projected to be successful. And what they want to do is what he wants to do is sit up on here and talk to dudes about feminism. It's like, bro, how can you talk about women, feminism, and all these things when you haven't even experienced a nut? You understand what I'm saying? And what a lot of these dudes don't realize is that, like, bro, like we get it. Well, why can you say that? You're acting like this ain't true. This, that, and the third. Making arguments that you never made. And it's like, bro, you don't know how you're gonna act when somebody gives you action. You have no idea how you're gonna act when one of those women give you play. You just don't know. You've never been sprung before. Or you have, and that's why you're here complaining, because you can't do nothing about it. Right? So my thing is this. Right, Mike? My thing is this. The same thing happens with guys that haven't got play, may have gotten a little bit of play or bitter and stuff like that. And I understand. I'm not here to, make fun of, shout outs to Mike. I'm not here to make fun of bros about their shortcomings with women. You know what I'm saying? But what I am here to say is that, the space, which is funny, um, is downing and clowning marriage. Where the funny thing is that, when I was getting into these, and the Hammer thing, it went on later on to start the game argument. about game. Uh, Dudes like Game Changer, Fantastic, MOT, sometimes Jessica, sometimes other people, Zero, them, all of them, they were anti-game. You understand what I'm saying? They were, oh, you don't need game this, game that. Oh, you don't need this. Oh, you don't need that. And it's like, okay. And then if you let them talk, they're anti quote unquote marriage. So it's like, okay, so what the hell are we doing? So if you want to date the rest of your life, obviously you're gonna need some game. No, we're not for the game. Okay, then marriage? No, we're not for marriage. Then what the fuck are y'all talking about on these live air? Like, what are you? What? And then later on they talk about. Later on they talk about marriage. Oh, we're trying to restore relationships. I'm SYSBM. I'm gonna travel the 7 seas and pull bitches. You know what's going on, James? What's going on? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Mike Matroke for the super chat. I appreciate you guys. Before we get to today's game, we gonna need shout outs to Dollar Washer. Yeah, red flag. Shout outs to Dollar Washer, man. We're gonna need 5 contributors. I'm about to go in on today's show, y'all. I'm warmed up. Give me 1 second, y'all. We at cruising altitude right now. Grinder, what's going on? Shit, I need a check. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. So SYSBM, all once you realize what it's for, SYSBM is literally game in a nutshell. You know, like I sat back for the longest time and I've watched the manosphere paint itself into multiple corners. You know what I'm saying? I've seen dudes claim all kinds of shit. Oh, I'm about to get on the plane and go talk, and go talk to foreign women. I don't need game though. Oh, I'm here for black relationships and stuff like that, but I don't promote marriage though. Oh, F these single mothers and all this other stuff. But you know what? F these single mothers, but you know what? You know what? You a simp. No, that's the word they love. Oh, they love, nigga. This space and the word simp is inseparable. You cannot separate it. You know what I'm saying? They everything that moves simp. Oh, you using the game term? No, we don't like the game. We don't like it. No, man. Then we'll turn around and do 8-hour live streams of Am I a Trick? I bought her flowers today. Am I a trick? That's why like a lot of the shit was over these niggas' heads, man. Over these niggas' heads. Right. Sympathy, simp. Over these niggas' heads, man. So if you're gonna be single, for a long fucking time, let me ask you a question. If you're gonna be out here single and dating, that's gonna require the game. How are you gonna juggle women if you're actually dealing with women? You don't even like baby mamas, right? And you claim that you don't need the game. And the manosphere promotes tricking. So let me ask you a question. How do you know what you're sleeping with is an actual woman? No, I'm not saying go after single mothers, but I'm just saying, hey, you painted yourself into a corner. How do you know that who you're sleeping with is biologically a woman? Especially if you don't need game, whatever you're doing is working out for you. Why are you here? What's the honestly, what's the reason for being here? As a black man, if you don't want game, tricks don't need game to effectively trick. You're not for marriage. And then even some of y'all, this is the funny part. This is the kicker right here, because y'all flip-flop when Ramil does anything. Because it's a popularity contest. That's really what it is. And then to a certain degree, I know y'all used to hearing this in a shaming way, but this is not shaming. That kind of actually makes you a little bit gay. It kind of actually makes you a little bit gay. It really does. Because now, if you get online and it's a popularity contest, and one day you like to hear the simp shit, one day you like to hear the tricking shit, one day you like to hear we don't need bitches. And in the ironic way, it turns you into a male feminist. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no nigga. All these women are so terrible. Why she said she don't need no nigga? Well, you know what? I don't need no bitches neither. So what you gonna do for the rest of your life? I don't know. Look like you need some game. I hate the game. So what you gonna do? Well, Ramil just came on, so I'm gonna pump and dump. How you gonna pump and dump when you need game? Shout outs to Nicer for throwing the 5 on it. Thank you, Nicer. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the Cash App. Make sure you guys hit the Super Chat while we still have it. While we still have it. You know? Yeah, you're not supposed to admire dudes under the guise of a popularity contest. You understand what I'm saying? You wanna shout outs to Nicer. You wanna pump and dump, but think that you don't need game. And then one thing I don't like, E-Love. One thing I don't like is how you guys, honestly, to tell you the truth, label yourself. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of dudes don't know why they're here. The majority of dudes here are hopeless romantics. You understand what I'm saying? They're hopeless romantics, you know? See, it would be different if here wasn't established before you came. And it would be different if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, and I've said this a billion times, is the reason why I'm here is not the reason why you're here. But the reason why I'm here can clearly show me the reason why a lot of dudes are here. And what you talk about. And what you talk about. What's going on, Eric? And what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know? I know why somebody would listen to let's say Ramil. I know why somebody would listen to GC or anybody. You know, I know why. You know, that's like somebody's like, hey man, I teach Bitcoin. Well, why is your audience here? I mean, one can make a guess to learn about Bitcoin. But then some of you guys may like the content creator. Some of you guys may try to fix your financial situation. Some of you guys have money. Some of you guys are like, okay, I'm just trying to figure out what stocks I want to buy going into this winter season. All kinds of different things, right? But a lot of the guys that are here, what doesn't change the fact is that for some reason, you have red pill rage. A woman has done a number on you. Or maybe women. And we know why you're here. And even myself, I'm guilty of it also. I tell you that marriage is something that you know, and just relationships in general is something that's in and out. You know, certain years is better to look for marriage. Certain years, nah, you know, that's not an option. You know, I think that every man or every player should at least take a couple years in his life to just disappear, go sit down, you know, not go to jail, but go lay down somewhere. Go, you know. James. I definitely caught a little bit of that. Shout outs to the angry man. Because I definitely want to touch on some of the stuff that he was talking about also, because I see it also. And like, you know, people used to think that I was anti-marriage, you know, just because I talk about the game doesn't mean that I'm anti-marriage, because I think that dudes, you know, if she's the one for you, or all the shit, nigga, the stars align, everything falls in place, definitely go for it. But don't go into it being no dummy. You know, if you got assets and stuff that you don't want to lose, sign a prenup, you know, routinely test. A lot of people got mad when I said that, hey man, somebody got to be around me really, for real, for like 5+ years before I even think about that. You know, we talk about all the dynamics of the relationship, the honeymoon phase, puppy love, and things like that. We talk about all of that stuff, you know. Things run its course, you know. Things run its course. But the guys that are talking all of this red pill shit, anti-game, women this, women that, women do this, women do that. I don't need her for this. I don't need that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? All of these girls do, they're hoes, they cheat, they do this, they do that. You gotta ask yourself, okay, player. Some people would even get mad. Don't call me player, because I'm not one of them game guys. Hold on. Stick a pin in that. Pause. Let me ask y'all a question. And I just want y'all to hear me when I say this. Since what we got over here, and players like myself, I would be considered a game guy, right? Remember the game guy. Those are game niggas. Those are okay. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all? If you don't like game or game niggas, what do y'all really get on here to talk about? Feminism? Feminism. You know, feminism is literally, really, to tell you the truth, one conversation. It's one conversation, right? It's one conversation. And it's definitely one conversation if you're single. If you are single, feminism is one conversation, because number one, you're not around or dating women to practice feminism on you. People that are truly SYSBM are on a plane, not on YouTube, chasing around game guys to prove a stupid ass point. I mean, it's cool to take your stupidity overseas. Maybe they'll humor you like, oh, well, we don't know what the hell you talking about. Those brothers fucking it up, telling bitches, well, I'm a cis boom man. Then proceeds to get robbed. Then comes back to the States. Oh, He don't even say nothing. He don't even tell you got robbed. You know, he finds his way back to the States. Then what's going on, chaos? Then what's the everything what's going on? Every other race, what's going on? Then what's to argue with me about game? It makes no sense. Where are your where are the anti-game guys now? And don't let them lie to you. Them niggas, I know where they're not. They're not on a plane. What's going on, Bronze? They're not on a plane right now. Them niggas get on here and repeatedly sis boom, sis boom, sis boom, sis boom, sis boom. And shout out to real SYSBM dudes. I'm not here to make fun of SYSBM players. You know, I'm not here to make fun of Passport Bros. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But what I'm saying is this. Niggas be like, oh, well, these game guys have to show women and all this other stuff. Well, I issued y'all a challenge more than a year and a half ago where I'm like, yo, show us the island, my nigga. What's going on, Andre? Yeah, Andre, you know what? I talk about that. We're going to get into this game. Y'all about to get this game today. I talked about that. You know, a lot of those dudes were gullible. They really got those books that said, yo, I can teach you how to slay a team of bitches tonight. What's going on, JR? You said Samuel's lobbed shots at me and the other guy from Obsidian's chat because we expressed anti-marriage sentiment. I'll stand on my square. Well, listen, I understand if you believe that marriage doesn't work or if you have been married and it didn't work. You understand what I'm saying? Marriage and relationships are literally, when you think about it, to a certain degree, even though a marriage is way different than the rules of a marriage is way different than dating. It's like a amusement park. Okay, if you go to a amusement park that you've never been to with people that are killjoys or people that don't know how to have fun or people that don't know how to um um relax or whatever, you had a bad experience. That doesn't mean that you can't enjoy a roller coaster or the spinning teacups or the cotton candy or the funnel cake and stuff like that. What I'm saying is that, you got to navigate it. um I understand where people that have been hurt in the marriage and lost things. I mean, of course you don't want to have to build yourself back up if you lose everything. But that's where prenups and other things come into play. My thing is that I'm talking about entry. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about I'm not talking about maintaining a marriage and stuff like that, because all of that stuff is based on who you're with. The concept of marriage is what I'm talking about. A lot of people's concept is flawed. And a lot of times, depending on who you with, can dictate that concept. The reason why the manosphere is having a hard time is because you guys are having a hard time just talking about dating. When dating now is more easy than it's ever been because everything is transactional now. It's transactional now. Kevin Samuels will say he's for marriage and getting people together, and then in one breath turn around and tell you the trick. And I'm not saying he's wrong for that, because tricking got its time and its place for Square or some businessmen or high value men or whatever you want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? So some dudes are like, oh, well, you know what? Let me just be a John. And that's what brothers here in the space have done. They have repeatedly beaten to your head that, hey, it's cool to be a John. It's cool to be a John. Pay for the milk when the milk is free. It's cool to be a John. And the reason why these conversations are resurfacing is because them same people that will tell you to go across seas to be a John, those people telling you to be a John in your backyard, haven't given you the game how to properly be a John. And honestly, the irony of it is that they have a problem with game where they're trying to do what they're trying to do or trying to do what they're not trying to do. And then a lot of it just comes from sheer laziness and the willing to be committed to not understanding. So a lot of these guys, I'm gonna tell you the truth, is basically, do you even want to get out of red pill rage? Or do you wanna trap yourself in red pill rage? You said Angry Man jumped on the John wagon last night. What was he talking about last night? Shout outs to AM. We need 5 contributors. What was he talking about last night? You know? So the manosphere the whole summer, it was cool for them to be a John. But okay, you was tricking all summer. Where did it get you? Do you like how are you tricking this much? And you don't even have a jump off or a jump off or a side chick. You don't even have a paid side chick on call this winter. And then the funny part is that, what's funny? The game, if somebody's going to teach you guys how to be a trick, you have to still learn game because a master, and it's funny that I'm putting these two words together. You said buying a bitch, basically. All right, well, we'll chop that up. We'll see what context he's talking about. But a master, this is funny. I can't have this word escape my mouth. A master trick, a seasoned trick, a numerical trick would tell you, okay, if you're going to secure a hole for the wintertime, a hibernation hole, that's snowed in, right? Don't fall in love with her. You got to tell tricks nowadays not to fall in love with the woman that you paid to be a hold on, y'all. Not to fall in love with the women that you paid to be a side chick. First of all, you have to pay. You paid for a side chick. That concept right there alone is funny. It's hard to be red pill and be a trick at the same time. And no, yeah, you're right. You're right, Nax. You cannot control a woman with your money. You may be able to control where she. I mean, she don't got no money. You might be able to control where she goes, but like, you're not about to control nobody with your money or your paper. Not for long, at least. But not for long. But not for long. So what I'm saying is this, okay? So what are we gonna do this winter, Manosphere? You said, yo, Kuda, we don't want to talk about mics. We don't want to talk about game. We don't want to talk about support. But we will take our money and place it in the hand of a hoe. that we complain about, mind you, that we complain about. And it's not because that was the best thing to do. Yeah, it's not about the mind. Shout outs to Fantastic. Thank you for serving our country. I really appreciate that. Honestly. All jokes aside. But where are they now? Where MOT just did I didn't see it. I saw the title of it. He just did a why he was missing stream. Like the fuck? Like we didn't notice, bro. We didn't notice. All of the anti-game dudes left y'all out, left y'all for dead, basically. A lot of y'all that was running with that shit, y'all sneak watching right now. I get it. I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. The space ain't what it was a couple months ago, right? It wasn't. Oh, it wasn't what it was a couple years ago. I get it. You know, I get it. Jr. Your looks isn't what isn't what makes a lot of them submissive. Honestly, it's really your vibe and how you deal with them. You understand? Like it's really your vibe and how you deal with them. You know, women ain't tripping off of looks and stuff like that. Looks will get you into the door, but if your vibe and and the way you deal with her is not congruent with that, then motherfucker's out the door just as fast as you got your foot in. That 3 seconds that it took for her to realize she was attracted to you will shatter in a matter of a millisecond. Okay? You know, I'm not the best looking motherfucker on YouTube, you know, but you know what I'm saying? But my mom say I'm handsome. You know, and that's what the hoes tell me. You're handsome. And yes, if I'm handsome, pay my ransom. Do you know that you have archetypes? No, corny works. But listen to me. Do you know that you have archetypes of men also? It's not about the looks. That's what it's not about the mind. That's what the incels that's their argument. The looks argument. Y'all brothers gotta be very happy with what you see. You know? I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. If you want to, you can do this. I'm gonna tell you, it's not about the looks. I ain't gonna lie. Swag is more important than looks. Swag is that gray line. Swag can happen to be accompanied by your looks, but swag is that gray line. For example, shoes. This is some other shit that people got mad at me about when I gave them the game. I'm giving y'all the game, and y'all don't even understand it. You can have a white shirt with mustard stains on it, but have some fresh ass shoes and off a slight mouthpiece and not you making everything awkward alone, you could pull a bitch with just some nice fucking shoes. But you gotta approach. And you can tell it, look, looking at you, I done spilled some mustard on my shirt, but what's your name? Hi, my name is JR. You know what I'm saying? State break. Introduce yourself. If she's attracted to you, a lot of women that are shy or feeling what you're saying, a lot of times they look down. They look at your shoes. Shoes is also a way that they see if you got some money. If you got on some nice shoes, yeah, you might have some money. People with money, they buy nice shoes. And you don't even have to have nice shoes. Just have on some clean shoes. You can get cheap Adidas shell tops. Oh, I think shell tops are fucking expensive now. But anyway, you can get some Adidas shell tops and just get them in a whole bunch of different colors. The dudes that shop at Macy's and the dudes that shop at Gucci get to pick from the same pile of women. Your demeanor is more important than your you know what I'm saying, than your looks. I will even go as far as to say that your voice is more important than your looks. And that ties back into your demeanor. Do you have any conviction in what you say? Is what you say believable? Can she rock with it? Do you have any type of leadership with your conversation? Can you lead her from mall to bedroom? Can you talk the jaws off her, man? So I was very upset and angry at Hammer and the Manosphere and all of the dudes that were anti-game that done left y'all out, left y'all for dead. Left y'all for dead. If I take a sandwich out your hand, I gotta, Andre said, no, no, no. It's my productivity track. Andre, a fool. I know exactly who you talking about, Andre. But if I take a sandwich out your hand, you're gonna expect me to replace it with another meal or another sandwich or something equivalent, something better. So go back and go listen to all those old shows from last year and listen to the questions that I asked. Listen to some of the things that I stated that seemed like harmless questions, but they were asked with deadly intent. Okay, so if these dudes shouldn't be learning the game, these dudes shouldn't quote unquote be talking about women all day. Let's talk about mics and productivity and helping out the brotherhood. No, we want to talk about women. Okay, then what type of conversations are you gonna? What's going on, Queen Q? Okay, then what type of conversations are you gonna have about women? Well, we're gonna talk about feminism. We're gonna talk about welfare. We're gonna talk about this, that, and these are things that, yes, I believe that men should be talking about. But the way that a lot of brothers go about talking about it, it just shows that, bro, you've never had a good woman. And the more that you talk about it, it's like, your conversation about women starts to go into theory. Now you're not even talking about women. You're talking about a theoretical broad. What's going on, Art New Style? Shout outs to you. You're talking about a theoretical broad that you can't get. You're talking about a theoretical woman that you've never had. Because when you start to analyze and break down the type of conversation that they're having about women, it goes back into who has submitted to you. Because your conversation definitely has been centered around who's not submitting to you, who never submitted to you. What's going on, Grogu? Grogu, what's going on? Shout outs to Mike. Thank you, bro. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, like and subscribe. The likes are definitely free. But I'm not about to sit around all day. I mean, unless it's on my panel and stuff like that, I'll give y'all some game or something like that. But that's not going to be a topic that we harp on for a long time. Women and submission. What's going on, Laro? What's going on? So what I'm saying is this: when I told Hammer that he needed a starter chick, niggas thought I was crazy. Mm-hmm. Niggas thought I was crazy. What's a starter chick? Nigga, shut up. You 40. How the fuck you in your 40s and you asking me what's a starter chick? It's in the name. Why would you tell him he needs to start a check? He needs to stay in school so he can sound like you? Now, don't get me wrong. Stay in school. Learn. But while you're learning, yeah, you should be, out. You're a young man. You're 18 years old. I told you guys, I don't want to see none of you niggas really on these panels or really doing some trolling shit all off in the comment section. I really young men, y'all can listen to the shit, but you really shouldn't be participating in the manosphere until you hit about 25, 26, 27. You need to get some. What's going on, Travis? You need to get some wind up under your nuts first. You need to get some balls up. You need to at least have some nuts first. Get some wind up under your nuts first, please. When I was 18 years old, yes, we knew about feminism. Yes, we talked about feminism and stuff like that. But yeah, all of that's nice and stuff like that. But where the young ladies at? Let's go to the roller skating rink. Let's go eat ice cream and stuff right now. It's getting cold right now. Nigga, you should be with your nice young batch. Outside, drinking hot cocoa, fucking getting matching raccoon hats and fucking flannel shirts and shit, and try to tickle some coochie in the backseat of your car. You shouldn't be on YouTube talking about feminism and some other shit. You've never experienced feminism. Feminism is more of a concept to you than it is an actual real thing that you've experienced. And I didn't know what it meant when I was younger because most of the feminists or hardcore feminists that I knew, you know what I'm saying? Dollar Washington. Most of the feminists that I knew, they were getting indoctrinated with that feminist shit from college. You know what I'm saying? Abroad, read that Bell Hooks book. She read one Bell Hooks book and one Susan B. Anthony quote, and put up a Marilyn Monroe picture in her room, and I'm a feminist now. Shut up. Shut up. And it's to the point now that educated, like even I don't like these terms that y'all use, but I'm using these terms for the sake of talking to y'all. Educated lames. I don't understand how you would label yourself an educated lame, be dead serious about it, and then complain about women when that's where you drew your line in the sand. If you're gonna be a young man going to school for for computer science and you're projected to be good, you're gonna actually need game more than everybody else, because once you reach the finish line and your weird ass is sitting there looking for your wife, you're gonna get played at the finish line. The bitch that hands you your damn trophy, she gonna play you. And you gonna look real stupid. That's why I see why these young niggas nowadays, they just say, fuck it, I'm about to kill the bitch. I'm just gonna kill this bitch and then kill myself. You haven't lived long enough to understand what the hell is going on. So people got mad at me when I said get him a starter chick. And the reason why they got mad, because you got some grown dudes here in the YouTube space that they themselves need a starter chick. They themselves need a starter chick. If you are a grown man and you got out and it's fucked up, you got out of a fucked up ass marriage and stuff like that, you too need a starter chick. And if we're talking about the concept of starter chicks and we're talking about the concept of marriage, a lot of these guys, they marry their starter chick. How about them apples? How about them apples? So did I give the man bad advice? Fuck no. It just takes you to go out there to execute, to realize, hey, like you don't even think about it. My starter chick could potentially be my wife. Damn near, out of all the chicks that you deal with, the starter chick could potentially be your wife. And they most likely end up being your wife in a lot of cases. Because the concept is, what's going on, Misha? The concept is, I'm getting into the game. I need me a starter chick. Dudes never ask the right questions. Dudes will ask, what's going on, Solo? Dudes will ask, what's going on, Omega? Dudes will ask, what is a starter chick? Before they will ask, why do I need a starter chick? See, that's the more intelligent question to ask. What is a starter chick versus why I would need a starter chick? Niggas never asked me, yo, okay, we'll get to what a starter chick is later, but what is a starter chick? Why do I need a starter chick? Why would somebody tell me that? If I'm seeking out somebody's advice relationship wise, what's the point of telling me that I need a starter chick? I would think somebody like Hammer would have asked that question, even though I eloquently explained it to him. I would think somebody like Hammer would ask that question, because that's a question that anybody that's smart would ask. You understand what I'm saying? A starter chick is like training wheels. You know? A starter chick is like training wheels. And dudes will say, oh, well, I just got out of a marriage. Why do I need a starter chick? Because you need to acclimate yourself to the dating game of today. You have no barometer. You have no precursor. You have no experience with women. When you're single for a long time and you're quote unquote going through a dry spell, you wonder why you don't get no women. As soon as you get a girlfriend, hey, big head, hey, you want to go out? Hey, what's going on? Damn, where were y'all when I was single? So ask me, why do I need to start a chick? Why would you tell me that? You're not around women. Your conversation consists of a man that's not around women. You've never been around women. You've never actually had a woman dedicated to you before. So you don't know the feeling. So you're starving yourself out. And what you want to do is you want to come to an online forum and make a my problem a we problem. You want to heckle older cats online and stuff like that, knowing damn well if me and you was in a barbershop, you wouldn't do that. And honestly, as a man, some of you niggas just never got punched in your shit. You never got punched in the fucking mouth when you said some stupid shit. Or got your chest caved in. Your friends didn't give a damn about you. As a matter of fact, damn near nobody gave a damn about you. And you're really running around in the manosphere looking for a damn daddy. That's the black pill of the situation. You looking for a fucking father. What's going on, India? Yeah, or kicked in the mouth. Yeah, Hammer's super young. That's why you need to experience this when you're young, because when you get older, now you're going to start sounding like the dudes here in the manosphere. I don't give a damn if a bitch stood you up at a ball or something, or stood you up when you was in high school or something like that. Man, that woman done moved on, got herself a dude, kids, car, house, crib. She is not worried about you. She wasn't worried about you then, and she wasn't worried about you now. So hell, I don't give a damn if Hammer came in here and then he finessed y'all. You know, people like myself, I said, yo, I need 5 contributors. I need 5 contributors to contribute to the channel. Over at Hammer's channel, motherfuckers was like, man, Hammer, man, you got 700 people in here, Hammer. Man, you done came a long way, man. Yo, and y'all really thought somebody was going to stop what they doing in the middle of their day to listen to this nigga stutter all day? Feminism is bad. I know somebody didn't hit that nigga in the mouth because he's still stuttering. One nice one nice cave to the chest. One nice cave to the chest will work wonders. It'll work wonders. One good chest cave in. It works wonders. For real. I don't condone violence. But one nice chest, like one nice, yo, shut the fuck up. One well-timed slap. He probably does have another channel. What's going on, Raj? In my own name, what's going on? He probably does. That nigga was here using fake YouTube bots to boost his channel. He fooled Tommy Sotomayor. He fooled a bunch of people. And that should let you know that when you on some, look, you on a full errand. A lot of y'all dudes here are just straight up on a full errand, to tell you the truth, man. Look, when you let something go on for a long fucking time, it fucks you over. Okay? I'm an 18-year-old kid. I should be out on a date with young girls right now, crashing and burning. Learning the ins and outs of the game, learning not to get played when I have less, so when I really have more, I don't get played for what I have. Learning how to really protect myself and my assets. And if y'all really want to get into the real game, how this really works is not even, and when you do certain stuff like this as a man, it's not even you being selfish. It's really sometimes what you're doing today is working in your favor for your family in the future. Dad, how do you keep mom so happy? How do you keep the bills paid and food in the fridge and all this other stuff? Well, son, I was a young man at one point. I had to learn not to get screwed over. Your mom loves me the way she loves me because I don't allow her to walk all over me. And I don't say this all the time, but that's demonstrated when you see us at the dinner table and she's serving me food. You see us at the dinner table and everybody waits till I have the first bite. You see that when she tells you to come to me for my approval of something, or when she wants approval of something, or whatever, however you're demonstrating it. People don't think like that. I mean, I'm not telling you to tell your kid, yo, I had to have many a starter bitch before I could handle your mom. No, what I'm saying is that it helps you out later on. Because dad will turn into father part-time when you got to go pick your kids up or you got to pay child support, or you got to fight to see your children. That situation can turn left real quick. You can go from being dad to sperm donor. So me telling him to get a starter chick, I was not wrong. And the funny part is, I don't give a damn what that fuck nigga say, because for real, the answer that I told him then is going to be the same answer that I told him in the future. That he's going to come back and tell me in the future, yeah, you was right, this, that, and the third. Because you never had no wind up under your nuts. I was right on day one. You just didn't listen. I just want to see how far you were going to run off course before life puts you before. Because see, the best teacher in the world is life. I'm not even going to lie to you. The best teacher in the world is life. Life done. I've been ignorant. I've been dumb for a long time. I've been a hothead. I've been one of the worst of them. Life has an uncanny way. What's going on, cool man? Cool man. Life has an uncanny way of putting its foot in your ass. I don't even know if it's a foot. Life will get its knees in your ass. Like life will put, no homo. You don't even know how much of a limb life can put in your ass until life puts its foot dead in your ass, or punches you dead in your shit, or caves your chest in. And you gotta, and this is the problem with black people. We strive to do all of this shit when really we're normal. We're normal. Other cultures, they get it. Go listen to Jet. Steady as she goes. Find yourself a girl and settle down. Live a simple life in a little town. Steady as she go. Yeah, life will put a yacht in your ass. A yacht. With Jay-Z and Pimp C on it, yelling big pimping. Yes, life will throw a party in your ass. So I ain't give a damn that weak ass shit he was talking. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? DJ Kuda, I don't think I need to start a chick. I don't think I need to start a chick. I don't think I need to start a chick. Yeah, you need to stop stuttering. How about that? I told him. I said, yo, go get you a nice little starter chick. Go spend your little little allowance money on some chick that you're interested in. Learn how going broke over somebody that don't give a fuck about you feels. That's vital. That could either change you or derange you. Mike said, don't be surprised when your ass bleeds. JR said, life is harsh. Yeah, life is harsh. Yeah, life is harsh. Hug me. Don't reject me or make live streams to disrespect me, blatant or indirectly. Come on now. This nigga talking about some, hey, Kuda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm inviting you over to my channel. It's gonna be a full room. Nigga, a full room of what? Bitch ass niggas and bots? This nigga sent me some weird shit on a Saturday talking about some come over to my channel to debate me on game. This dude be making the dumbest titles. Yes, DJ Kuda, tricking is more effective than game. Yeah, you nigga believe that shit if you want to. Matter of fact, while you being dumb, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. Believe that shit if you want to. I got a bridge in Queens that I want to sell you. Believe that shit if you want to. Yeah, life is your teacher if you're allowed to. What's going on, Juan G's? Shout out to Cool Man. So that's the young man hustle. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a little starter chick. Be around women that gives a damn about you, so you know damn well when one doesn't. Be around women that will fight over you. Be around a woman that will love you, that will love you, accept you for who you are. Damn, my bad, nigga. If I told you to listen to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, and you talking about some, I want to chase a waterfall, but I don't know how to swim, Kuda. How do I chase a waterfall? Well, first you got to know how to swim. Where do you learn how to swim? A lake, a river, maybe a swimming pool. To ask the question, what's going on, AB, is to answer the fucking question. What's a starter chick? Well, Jesus Christ. So English has this thing called chain words, right? Where it's like where they could be two separate words, but they chain them together. So let's separate it. You got starter, start, chick, or if you want to say bitch, but starter, chick. It's right there. What's going on, American Negro? Yeah, the kiddie pool. Niggas mad because you give them a rubber duck. Hey, look, you need to learn how to tread water. Here's a rubber duck. Nah, shorty, I want to jump in the pool, but I don't want to drown. That's why I gave you the rubber duck. Nah, man. That nigga come back 40 or after he done got out of a fucked up ass marriage. Yeah, cool, man. With the duck around him, by the way. Not even the duck, but just yeah, cool, man. You right. I needed a duck. I need a starter duck. I was trying to swim into a pool. I was trying to swim into a pool that was too big for me. What's going on, AB? You said going live in about 30 minutes. I will not be talking about marriage. That's cool. That's cool. My thing is not to get on the brothers about talking about marriage. My thing is more that winter's coming, and I'm for real, I'm gonna be laid up with my chick laughing at y'all, some of y'all. I mean, I'm not trying to listen to some of these live streams about what women are doing and why I can't get one or you know what I'm saying? Not saying that's what you're doing, AB. I'm saying that's what we're hearing in the manosphere now. I'm not trying to hear this from dudes that cursed me out and declare that tricking is the way. Declared that tricking is the way. Not one man went over to Hammer Stream and even told them like, bro, you what? Do you not? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something that don't mix. Let me tell y'all something that don't mix. Where is the morale? Shout outs to Aaron. What's going on? What, he said when it's 3 below 0. I don't know if she looked real good, but I know she looked real warm. Lizzo looked real warm when it's 3 below 0. But let me run this by y'all so I know I'm not bugging, right? At 18, you know, you're getting your feet wet. You really don't have no money. So even as an 18-year-old, the concept of tricking is hilarious. Think about it. Now, if you're from the suburbs and you got a little bit of money and stuff like that, it's still hilarious from the point that you don't got to do it. You got, you know, you're better off having a normal dating life, whatever. But if you are this the show that you're something wrong with you. Because honestly, the concept of tricking and paying for pussy didn't even cross my mind at 18. If you were 18 and you were talking like that, we would laugh at you. We'll look down on you. even if we didn't have the money to trick. 18-year-olds ain't running around with money like that. If you got you a little car at 18, you still learning about the upkeep and paying your car insurance on time and making sure your brakes don't go out or your alternator. Like these kids nowadays, shout outs to Mike. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker, Mike. These kids nowadays, what happened to working on your car? Now, I understand the cars are hybrid nowadays and shit like that. But as a young man, what happened to working on your car? I think when I was 18, I had a big car. I had a nigga. I was on purple and peanut butter. I had a Lincoln Town Car that I bought from my friend's aunt, and I tried to smash her daughter. But anyway, I bought a Lincoln Town Car from my friend's aunt. I was sitting on plush peanut butter. It was purple on peanut butter. It was peanut butter. I had a peanut butter jelly town car. Nigga, I was worried about my air suspension. I was worried more about, because it's a Ford, found on road dead, fix or repair daily. I'm worried about cars. I'm worried about broads, but not in the sense of tricking my money off and stuff like that. Dudes, when you're young, you don't have money to really go to the movies like that, buy Chipotle all the time like that and stuff like that. Shit tight. Shit is tight. You got yourself a little job and stuff like that, but you're a normal, functional 18-year-old. You're not on panels heckling people that are older than you, talking some stupid shit that you know nothing about. You want to talk to people about feminism, and you've romantically never even had a titty in your mouth in a romantic setting. Even a trick would laugh at you. Even a trick would laugh. Listen, young man, I don't know what you're talking about, but stay in school. Stay in school. And then I find it funny that the game that they used on Hammer, you can use that on a grown ass man. Oh, yes, the manosphere. Y'all were talking about tricking like shit all summer. And now it's wintertime, and you gotta play stupid now with the people. And I understand because people got a real short memory. Three days is a long time on YouTube. Shit will blow over in 3 days. I can preach tricking to you guys, and then 3 days later, turn around and tell you guys, look, we need to get married. And y'all will take it. Y'all will take it. 3 days later. That's just the way it goes. What's going on? What's going on, Keith? Hold on, y'all. I'm about to move around real quick. So, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got a phone call. Hold on. All right, we back. So the same thing that I can tell you guys, the same thing that I can tell Hammer or anybody else, I can tell it to a grown guy, a grown man. Go get your starter chip. Same thing with what the Manosphere did with Hammer. The same thing that, the same thing that They were talking the same thing. The same thing they tell Hammer was what they told y'all. Yo, go trick your money off, and then sit around and not tell you. Okay, well, if that's the case, how do you effectively trick? Now these dudes, 3 days later, they can come back and be like, man, I never told Hammer to do that. You know what I'm saying? I never encouraged young 18-year-old kids to you know what I'm saying, to come into the manosphere and start tricking. I never did that. I wasn't pushing that. We wasn't talking about tricking all day this summer, you know. Shout out to Silent. Okay, that's what's up, man. Shit, game on. So the same so now you got 18-year-olds talking about tricking when it's just funny because they can't trick. Nigga, with what money? What money? What money you gonna use to trick off on this chick right here? What paper do you have to part with that you can't lose to trick off on whoever you trying to get? And it's funny because the older girl, the girls now, not even the older girls, the girls in Hammer's age range, they out here online talking about being a sugar baby because the young boys don't got the money. And then the irony of it is that even if the young boys did have the money, a lot of those girls, they would be like, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to American Negro. Hold on, I'll put it up, man. Shout outs to American Negro. The thing is that it's like if the young boys that are in their teens, like if they're 18, 19, and they had the money, those girls would have been like, he didn't have to straight up give me the money like that. He could, I would have dated him without him having to do all of that. I would have like women will tell you certain dudes that be just paying them and stuff that like that. Some women they wonder, yo, why is he paying? Like why is he doing this? He should be able to. No, thank you, American Negro. He should be able to. He should be able to. He should be able to. To get someone like me. He didn't have to pay. Why is he just? I like some women, fellas. Some women like you aside from your money. Some women like you aside from your money. Being 18 and getting you a starter chick, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Not all starter chicks are pretty women. I'll give you that. But you got some good starter chicks. Like starter chick territory starts at like if you're gonna do a scale of 1 to 10, starter chick territory starts at 7 and below. 7 and below. A lot of guys, the reason why they're crying here online 24/7 about women and things like that is honestly, and to tell you the truth, instead of joking with y'all, they just never had a woman to care for them. They never had a woman to care for them, much less cook for them, clean for them, or just had a functional relationship with one. And that's why they get online and they're talking about submission and they're talking about all of these different things and it's like why are you negotiate why are you he said no, they need to start at a 4. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll get into starter chick politics. But it's like why are you negotiating what somebody should be doing for you? Why are you negotiating what somebody should be doing for you? You know? And I mean, it's just amazing. You have delayed player phases, you got delayed red pill rage, and you said Alpha Omega. I seen a little bit of it. He cursed you out. He said you said angry man turned simp feminist. He put a $50 price tag on a chick submission. No, that's not what he put on a woman's submission, but he was right about men wanting wanting to make 50K. Angry man Like you said, he's up in that 6-figure range and stuff like that. And that it's amazing to see him transform into that. I mean, that's the way he feels. I mean, as a young man, you can be good. You can be good with about 40 to 50K a year. What he's saying is that, this is the thing. This is the thing, and I understand this, and I understand where he's coming from, because this is the thing. I understand us here in the manosphere, we're quote unquote men, right? Shout outs to American Negro. We're quote unquote men. And we have to be alpha. We have to be manly men and stuff like that. Hey man, somebody told you to do this. I ain't listening to no damn nigga, right? I ain't shout outs to American Negro. I ain't listening to no damn nigga tell me what I need to do and how to get women and stuff like that. And then they go on to tell other dudes, if you need a man to tell you that, you not no real man and stuff like that. But the reason why we're here is to have conversations. It's to chop up game. It's to get knowledge and stuff like that. I understand the reason why a lot of other people are here for entertainment and stuff like that. But we're here for the same reason why we would argue why we're not here. And we're here to learn. And a lot of black men, we're here to tell you the truth, whether y'all want to believe it or not, because a lot of us didn't have fathers around to really tell us some of the shit. So what I'm saying is, hold on, Omega. I'm gonna get. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk about that because I've demystified this myth so many times. This is what I'm saying. Men, as men, we're minimalist. If I tell you, man, you know what, fellas, make 20K because these bitches like broke niggas anyway. And if you make 20K, you will always have a bitch that's gonna stay. And then life will tell you, nigga, if you make 20K, you not gonna have nowhere to stay. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us need people around to put that fire up under us to get money, to go out and achieve, to get things done, to do things. Honestly, he should have did a live stream telling y'all to make 100K, to tell you the truth, because the sky is the limit. I don't think one of the worst things you can do as a man, for real, is put a is of course you want to throw a number out there, but you don't want to put a cap on your success. Because a guy that will say, yo, I need to make 50K could potentially make 200K. You don't want to put a cap on your success. But what I will say is this, I don't think I don't think women should be talking down to dudes that make 50K. You know what I'm saying? I don't think women should talk down to dudes that make 50K. But depending on how you spend your money, what type of women you're dealing with, where you take them, what you're doing, how you go about it, yeah, how much you make can factor in, but it really doesn't. Unless you're used to chasing women that's out of your league, and you want to pursue a relationship with them, I don't see where 50K is a deal breaker. You understand what I'm saying? Making 50K is not a deal breaker. An angry man never said making 50K is a deal breaker, or anything under 50K is a deal breaker. More so than what these women are saying. The women are saying that a guy that makes 50K, they talking like that's a deal breaker. You understand what I'm saying? Because honestly, we all know the nigga can make nothing. He could bring nothing to the table. 50K probably don't even, how much you make shouldn't even come up in the conversation unless you're trying to pursue a long-term relationship with somebody. And even if you're trying to pursue a long-term relationship with somebody, it all depends on what they're accustomed to. What can they afford and stuff like that? If you're dating a millionaire woman, even if you're like, even think, look at the concept. Even if you're dating a millionaire woman, she would still be okay at the fact that you, some of them will still be okay at the fact that you make 50K. Some of them will be okay at the fact, okay, well, at least he can take care of himself without me, instead of all of the other dudes that I had to fund, you know. So 50K is not a 50K is not a bad thing. Angry Man didn't say that, oh, she shouldn't fuck with you if you don't make 50K. But honestly, 50K should be like a regular goal. I understand that, the pandemic has done its thing, but you know, I don't think women, now's not the time. Like, women choose the wrong time. Now's not the time to be shaming dudes that make 50K, to tell you the truth. As long as the bills paid, you got somewhere to stay, you got running water, and the lights are on, and you can get back and forth to work. 50K is a blessing. Actually, ladies, you lucky you find somebody making 50K. Cause while these hoes are lying to y'all, talking about some, man, I need me a man that makes 50K, she's sleeping with a nigga that don't make nothing. So women go after both. Women go after both. Cause a broke nigga ain't got nothing but time. They go after both. Women can't stop themselves from falling in love with men that don't make 50K. Crawl before you walk, sis. Crawl before you walk. So what Angry Man said wasn't off. He wasn't wrong. I mean, what he said earlier was true. Like, Kevin Samuels didn't tell y'all to make 50K. He tell y'all to be a high value man. Y'all need to make 100K. You did? Where the arguments are coming from is because of the women. Like, sometimes y'all got to learn how to brush that shit off. My man needs to make 50K. It's just as stupid as her saying, I like tall men while dating a short dude. Like, have you noticed women stating their preferences at this moment has just became a joke? But the thing is that dudes that want to get with them, they take it very seriously. And that's what starts these conversations. The same thing with the conversation about the educated lame and the Pookies and Ray Ray. That's no more than the alpha male and beta male reloaded. And where the point of contention comes in is that the stupidity behind it is if you actually truly believe that educated lames are all beta. And if you actually believe that all alpha males are all Pookie and Ray Ray. And if you actually believe that this bitch give a damn about both, like she dates one more than the other. Women are dating betas just as much as they're dating alphas, if not more. Because a lot of women of today would rather have a man that they can't step. I mean, they respect the man that they can't step all over, but a lot of them, in a lot of cases, would rather have a man that they can step all over, so they can live their delusions. So that's why you got to go look at that other live stream that BGS had with that other guy. I forgot his name, but y'all got to go check that out. That's why women are talking. That's why dudes were talking stupid on that whole game versus non-game shit. That's why the whole space looks stupid. And y'all up here negotiating y'all manhood and submission and shit like that, and then wondering why women are talking about not having husbands but having life partners. Like, you got Jada Pinkett right now going around openly talking about how Will Smith couldn't sexually satisfy her and all this other, like, bitch, you're 50. You're 50. Like, black women really don't get old. I get it, right? Yeah. Oh, she looks good for her age. Oh, cool. But get some elegance. You know, like, I see a lot of elegant women, even here, in my sector, that are older women, and we have really respectful conversations. We talk, we chop it up, we chill, we laugh, we have fun, and we have great conversations, right? But women even know that when you get to a certain age, all right, like after a while, I don't give a damn how good you look. Don't No women north of 40 sounds or look good talking about her pussy. Even they know it. Don't no women north of 40 sounds remotely sexy talking about her coochie. Why do you think Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all of these people got like a real, like a real short, like a real short uh 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 lifespan when it comes to music and stuff like that? It's like, all right, we getting older now. What is Megan Thee Stallion gonna talk about at 40? So Jada Pinkett going on tour talking about some, I used a yoni egg and it made my snatch just like a 18-year-old. Will couldn't sexually satisfy, bitch. If you don't if you done shot out kids and did all this other stuff, you still talking about your damn coochie at 40, talking about who can sexually satisfy you, who can't, and you got all that money and all that other shit, bitch, kill yourself. Kill yourself. You got money. You can afford machines, Thrustmaster 3000. You can afford machines that motherfuckers can't even get their hands on. Nah, Keith, I'm not shit. I don't advocate to pay all her bills. But if you out here tricking, I mean, you just giving out community money. You doing it anyway. You paying multiple bills at that point. You did, and you're paying it by, not you, but you know what I'm saying. The concept of it is you're paying it by proxy because broads are sleeping with dudes nowadays to get their cell phones paid, their cell phone bill paid. Broads are sleeping with dudes nowadays to go to the movies and shit, and regular life expenses. You know, they're not trying to get with no dude to open up a business or buy a paddock, a paddock, a Petite Philippe or Oyster Perpetual. They're not saving up to go buy no damn G wagon. They're not saving up to go to you know what I'm saying? They're not no. So it's different now. So nah, hell no, paying her bills ain't a must. JR said $200 dinner is tricking by extension. Hell no. I shared something on Facebook not too long ago, and I was just laughing at women that was commenting. Some women share asked, is $50 enough to take a woman out on a date? And I said it's overkill, for real, for real. $50, even though I've spent more than 50. Of course, I've spent more than $50 on a date. But honestly, $50 on a date is overkill. You know, $50 on a date is overkill. Some women that go out and about and that be in the field, they were like, yeah, $50. That's enough. It's not that much. And then you had another woman that said $50. I've had guys that told me they spend $200. I'm like, says the person that doesn't have to take somebody out on a date. Women don't know what the fuck they talking about. What if men start saying, yo, yeah, you gotta date me, and $200 ain't enough? Like, who the fuck are you? I'm doing something for you out the kindness of my heart. You dig what I'm saying? Now, of course, niggas want pussy, but what I'm saying is that, like, okay, you're getting pleasure also. Like, dudes haven't even taken they damn masculinity back. Your masculinity in a lot of cases, fellas, before you even know it, is pre-took. You got somebody that should be happy that you're even trying to take them out, telling you how much you should spend whilst taking them out and where you should take them. When she should be happy that somebody even wants to take them out. Like, a lot of women nowadays, and they get this when they get older. You do know a lot of times in your youth, ladies, you're not interesting people. You're not like, oh my gosh, you're just so mind blowing. You're not. No, you're not interesting. And society makes you purposely not interesting, so you can keep asking yourself a stupid question. I don't know what he wants from me. I don't know why he's around me. When you know, a lot of y'all are not interesting. Women aren't inherently funny. Some of them happen to be funny. But it's just okay. You look good and blah blah blah. Like, relationships aren't what they used to be. They're transactional nowadays. Nowadays, fellas, you gotta set up dates and stuff being romantic. Nowadays, what we have going on now more than ever is what's called chance encounters. Dates happen to be romantic, but it's out of both of y'all control. Not I. If I want a date to be romantic, I'm planning on the date to be romantic. You know? As far as she knows, oh my God, the stars aligned. The stars just aligned together, and my soulmate just found me. No, bitch, all of this is intentional. That's the game. So when I said earlier, people like Hammer should be out right now. You know what I'm saying? Drinking hot chocolate, looking at the moon, or going to like a nice little place where y'all could just park, sit down, relax, and enjoy each other's company. Romance. Hot chocolate ain't nothing but $5. Y'all warm each other up. Go ice skating. Ice skating ain't nothing but $10. You spend your little $15 on your little boo, and you going about your damn business. We got adults making the concept of dating bigger than what it is. You could be a grown ass woman, bitch. You about to enjoy this hot chocolate, and you about to enjoy this ice skating. And if you don't know how to do it, great. Now I have a reason to put my hands on your hips. When you when you dip, I dip, we dip. If you fall, I fall, we fall. You did? Love says you can get a bunch of you can get full on appetizers, go to the restaurants and go to restaurants yourself and on lunch break and try things. Yeah, I tell dudes how to date women on their lunch breaks. Shout out to JR. He said, I believe in the whole never go on dates policy some guys have. You said you don't believe it. Okay. Yeah. That shit, it depends on what they talking about when they say that. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that shit I know what they talking about. He said he around you because what that mouth do, right? And I'm not promoting 50-50, even though if it comes down to it, I advocate guys to go 50-50 because guys really don't have nothing going on to give a woman a job. Like one of the worst things you can do, especially in these new relationships, is leave that woman in your house alone while you're not there. Y'all have no idea what women do in your house while you're not there. They'll run through your shit. They will throw parties while you're gone, invite people to your house, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, y'all, I've been talking for more than an hour and 45 minutes. Give me a second. I'm gonna have the link in the chat. If you guys want to jump in, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You guys are able to join. And give me 1 second. Let me get this link. 1 second, y'all. What's going on, James Brown? So what I'm saying is that if you don't have anything going on, like if you don't have a business or something like that, and she can't help or contribute to that, bro, you better not leave her in the house. You better start her off with a couple of bills. You better not leave her in the house alone. Because if you leave her in the house alone, I'm telling you, that's one of the worst things you can do. And don't let you have nice shit or your shit tricked out because she will invite people to your house, her girlfriends and stuff like that. And oh, look at what my man got. Look at what he got, man. And people will come to your crib, scope it out, and then come back later and come back later on and relieve you of your valuables. So, you gotta definitely be able to look over your shoulder. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna make the house a home and stuff like that. She'll burn down the house. What's going on, Rashawn?
What's going on, Kuda? What's
What's
going
going
on?
on? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I see you pressing down your foot on there next. I see.
Well, yeah, I wanna circle the conversation back around to the concept of marriage. I mean, if we're not here talking about game, if we're not
Yeah,
talking about dating, if we're not here talking about all of that stuff, then what are we talking about? Because when I take the conversation elsewhere, and I'm not talking about women and stuff like that, it seems that's what dudes want to hear. That's what they want to. That's what they're here for. You know
you know
the
what?
what the worst thing about the space is
Mm-hmm.
that dudes are trying to pretend. First of all, I know why you're here because I know who sent you here. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how can you turn around and say, "Well, we're not here for women," when I
What
know
the
that's who
fuck are
sent
you
you
here
here?
for,
Yeah,
man?
there you go.
Like, what the yo? Like, I talk about this all the time on my stream. Like, if y'all hate game, then why the fuck are you talking about game then? If you are
Right,
anti-game, nigga,
right.
if you're an anti-marriage dude, like, what the fuck are you doing on here talking about it then? Like, you look stupid.
Well, no, what the thing is that they still want women and still want to engage with them, and they don't know how. And now that everything is transactional, they're kind of mad about it, but at the same time, they're pushing for it because when you're dating, you're doing two things, you know. Well, not
Yeah.
even two things, but there's two primary things. You're either finding you know, you're either stimulating your dating life, and
Mm-hmm.
you're finding a romantic interest, or you're dating for a wife, for a potential wife, or not
Right.
even
Right.
if you're dating for a potential girlfriend. That's
Yeah.
still, like, you know, people can say I'm anti-marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not anti-relationship. You know, you're
Oh,
anti-marriage, but you're not
there's plenty of
anti-girlfriend.
them over. There's plenty of those running around in this space, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you
Yeah.
you want a girlfriend, but the thing is that, okay, you know, if you're a square, right?
Right.
If you're a square,
Uh-huh.
you don't really, other than your job and stuff like that, which your job takes care of it. But that's why more entrepreneurs would have to talk like this. But if you're square, um, you know what I'm saying? What's the point? Okay, what's the point of having a girl? Like
Yeah.
you don't have no reason to have a girlfriend to really give you.
If you're red
You,
pill
you don't
raging,
have any instructions for her.
yeah. Like if you don't have any instructions for it, like there's really no point of trying to like pursue a relationship.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, no, I'm not saying that if you don't have any instructions, you can't get a
I mean,
relationship.
no,
But
no. To
what
a
I'm
certain degree,
right,
depends. To a
right,
certain degree, it depends.
right, because I'm
But
saying
other than that,
if you're a square, you really, and you're talking like you're anti-game and stuff like that, but you want a relationship and stuff like that, you really don't have nothing going on a lot of times. And
hmm
I'm gonna tell you now. Let me tell y'all what the problem is, and we talked about this a minute ago, and I'm just mad that we're having these conversations again, over and over again, because
yeah,
I hate to sound like a
it's an
broken
echo
record.
chamber, man. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's a
it's
broken
a fucking
record.
echo chamber.
But
Yeah,
the thing
like
is,
I
but
got
the thing
shit.
is, a lot of these guys never look at themselves and say, "Yo, what's going on, Tony Anthems?" A lot of these guys never look at themselves and be like, "Yo, I might be boring." Have you ever thought about
Right.
that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm boring.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
I'm at work all the time or something like that, realistically, if I get the chick that I want, realistically, if I get her, what is she going to do?
Mm,
What is there to do for her?
right.
Because it's not even if you have something going on. When you leave, she's your girl. Yeah, you're gonna, there should be some instructions or something. She like this. She, shit. Let let
Shit.
let let the type of woman that you want. Not even because it used to be back in the day. You know, with these conversations, we can be like, man,
Mm,
you can't leave them dimes alone. They'll be, and nowadays it's the average chick.
yeah. Now.
It,
Yeah.
that's what's killing these. Honestly, aside from women saying, "Yo, average man need to make 50K," "Yo, average man need to be high value," or they need to have this, that, and the third. Basically, doing. I mean, and it's not like they're shaming you with something that you can't change, because you definitely can change it.
Yeah.
But
It can be changeable.
what I'm saying is this. You know, um, it's like I don't even know where to start. It's like a lot of these dudes are they're boring. Like the average woman
Yeah.
is hell on the average
hmm
man now.
Yeah.
The internet has made everything all inclusive. So now she doesn't even know where she's at, in not even in the chain of life, in the chain of just who the hell she is. Honestly, not even
hmm
just looks wise, but even her financial situation and stuff.
hmm
And she looking at you, she talking shit to you, and it's like, baby girl, you're average too. Like an average
Yeah.
woman, you want a Birkin bag, you're not going nowhere that requires you to have that.
Yeah. Where the fuck you gonna go where you need to require a Birkin bag to flaunt and shit? Like
Who you trying to impress?
yeah, exactly. Like who the fuck you trying to impress? Broke bitches? like,
Right.
it's like get out of here.
Let me
Like,
see you buy your first Birkin bag. Maybe I can match
mm,
that.
right? Yep. Uh-oh. They don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that. How about you get your own Birkin bag?
15K for Birkin bag, and you don't have 15K to put in it.
Shit, better put down some payments.
I mean, y'all can trick on the women if y'all want. I mean, you know, the broad with the 15K Birkin
No, no,
bag
no.
will,
I don't mean trick
no,
on them. I
not you,
mean,
but not you. But I'm
oh,
saying the space in general. I'm saying
oh
the
yeah,
Birkin
yeah.
the Birkin bag chick can get pulled with the guy that got on a pair of $100 Jordan.
Yep. And listening to
The Birkin
Aquarius.
bag chick can get pulled with a guy that got on some Keds, some pro Keds, or some Skechers with wheels on the bottom of them. So keep believing, man. I got a top dollar.
Yeah,
Because you know, a lot of those women that y'all think that are pretty, once they take all of that makeup and all of that shit off, they're you know, they revert back to average women, right?
mm-hmm. You know they revert back to average.
There you
Let's
go.
let's not play this dumbass game,
There
y'all.
you go.
I
So
mean,
you got
shit. This
you
is a
got
$1 million
these dudes
question.
don't know women. You got women playing freezer games with them. This ain't even my final form.
For
Like,
like you, it's like here's a question. Like, how many dudes? And this is just a fictional scenario, right? If
okay,
these dudes were with Bernice Burgos, right?
okay.
And she took off her makeup. How many of these niggas are probably gonna run for the fucking hills?
Well, she's fairly pretty. She,
Exactly.
but
Well, most dudes.
she'll put an average dude through hell.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure
yeah.
I'm 110% positive that she has before.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you look at women, fellas, you got to think that there is a line full of guys behind them that will be willing to do the
Anything.
yeah, and not even willing to do, have done,
Yeah.
have done
Mm-hmm.
most. Even in college, some of those girls that's flaunting their degrees and stuff like that, man, they got dudes doing their homework and stuff for them.
You
They got
know,
professors
yeah.
that like them
It's
and
like
stuff
you.
that'll pass them and stuff. Like, come on, man.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Come on,
Like,
man.
I got my degree. You got somebody doing your work for you. Like, that's just like these niggas begging these dating coaches to do the work for them
There
instead
you
of
go.
putting in the work.
There you go.
Like,
And that's what hurt a lot of these dudes because what's happening in what's happening in the manosphere is that these dudes, and it's funny that they're talking that anti-game shit. They're running them back into that to the dating coaches, really, especially at the end of this pandemic, once everybody got to re-socially calibrate themselves. Um,
with they dumb ass.
they're turning these manosphere dudes into the dating coaches, the new age dating coaches.
Oh hell nah.
So it's like, okay, so since I shouldn't be listening to the dating coach,
Right?
I'm furthermore about to waste your time by really not listening to you and putting you
Yeah.
through some shit also.
Uh-huh.
So they're gonna, I don't. I'm gonna tell you now. Don't trust niggas that don't go out and do the work and then want to turn somebody in when it's all said and done.
Yeah. Don't
Because they
listen
will
to
turn you
them.
in. They will turn you in faster. They will turn you in faster than you can say, "Damn, I got played." They will turn you
Mm-hmm.
in faster than anything else. So the manosphere at this point is paying themselves. You,
Oh,
we're-
they been
you,
shooting
you,
themselves in the foot.
you,
Like,
you talk about women all day, and then want to push anti-marriage rhetoric. So then when somebody says, "Okay, player, so you're not gonna be married, so you're gonna be out here in the game." Nah, 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 man. I gotta approach. Nah, we're not approaching these hoes. So what you
so
doing
I'm guessing y'all
with
going the other way then. Is that what you're saying?
them? No, ain't no gay, ain't no gay.
I'm like, well,
but
obviously
we
that's
gonna
what
pay.
you're promoting, buddy.
We're gonna pay. That's what it is. They're gonna pay.
They're gonna pay. Yeah, all
You
right.
gonna pay.
Till they fall in love with the chick that they paid.
Right.
Like, oh,
So I
I
mean,
was in
and that's why even the grown dudes are getting mad. The grown dudes are more mad at Hammer for me telling. Were more mad at me than Hammer for me telling him to go get a starter chick. Where when the funny part is that the whole
needs a starter
manosphere
chick.
needs a starter chick.
They all need to start a chick. It's
Look at
like,
God.
what
Look at God. Look how the Lord works.
the fuck?
And not even in a mysterious way. Sometimes God is blatant, like nigga,
Yeah,
here.
God is a blatant motherfucker.
God got. I don't even know if it's God or it's humans' interpretation, but God got a crazy sense of humor once he
Or
gets.
I could say that the human interpretation is God's fucking sense of humor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know who's crazier, God or the circumstances.
I would
The
say both.
interpretation of the circumstances. Yeah,
I definitely would say both.
yeah,
Definitely would
yeah.
say both.
But these dudes in the manosphere, they're playing themselves. Um,
Well, it's
um,
like I'm gonna just say what Sir said, and shout out to $1 million millionaire mindset.
mhm.
Ask Nathaniel. He actually tried to put dudes on.
Yeah, back in the day
He,
and today,
yeah,
these days, yeah.
yeah, and then until he had to realize, like, yo, like the dude, the chicks that he put his homeboy on, like he went the total opposite way. Started messing with unattractive women, and it's like he had to learn that shit. He had to learn, like, man, like some of these dudes, man,
But
they
that was a
just
circuit. That was a circuit back in the day, and
you know,
it'll actually help you out more today. Like, let's say if you if
uh,
you if you if you don't get dimes, right? Am I breaking
right?
up? Can you hear
No,
me?
you good. You,
Okay.
I can hear you. I can
Let's
hear you.
say let's say if you don't quote unquote get dimes, right?
Uh,
But that's what you want. The quote unquote what's going on, Raven? A quote unquote 10, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, God has a black pill sense of humor, Raven. A quote unquote 10, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. When you really go black pill, you're in your God state, your God sense of mind.
Mhm.
Some people think heaven and hell is more of a state of mind more than it is a place.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
you,
say
and
this all the time.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
state of mind on where you at in
yeah,
life.
yeah. Y'all haven't
You know
y'all
what
haven't seen my deep side yet. I can go real deep, but I'm
I
we
mean?
stuck on females and shit. But
Yeah, we stuck on females because obviously a certain group of niggas.
right, right. Good on Brian Will. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So if you wanted to get a bunch of dimes back in the day, and it's more prevalent now because now you got more women that don't look like Beyonce pretending to be
Mhm.
Beyonce, right?
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whether it's authentic or inauthentic, you still get a crash course.
Mm-hmm.
um you can date a whole bunch of big women right now and really get once you sit there and study, you get the mentality of a dime from
Mm-hmm.
that woman, even though it's fake. But you kind of get an area of the ball. You kind of get a sense of the ballpark, and
Right.
you can go get a dime, and
Yeah.
and you still have feminine pheromones on you to attract that dime.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Like dudes aren't even smart enough to say, "Yo, let me get a starter chick to have the essence of femininity on me
Right. Right.
while
Yeah.
I navigate the dating pool." Not saying that, because a starter chick don't necessarily got to be a woman that you're actually with. A starter chick could also be a F buddy
Yeah.
or somebody that's just around or somebody that's just around.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is this, You know, because I got friends, like I got a player friend, like and I know for a fact he gets very attractive women because me and him together, we went out, Sergeant. Me and him together at certain house parties and stuff like that. Me and him together, peace. We were pulling very attractive girls.
Right.
But when he
Yeah.
dates seriously,
Mm-hmm.
like relationship wise, he dates the polar opposite. And I
Mm.
said, damn, why do you
Mm.
do this? He said, look, man, them dimes don't got money, man. Like he said, these bigger chicks and stuff like that, they'll treat them good, they'll cook them, they'll do all this other shit, and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
they'll suck
It's
the
like,
soul out you.
yeah. And then at the same time, that's I mean, that he's his own man. That's what he likes. So you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Exactly.
I know for a fact he can get the type of women that he want because me and him, we were there. You know.
Yeah.
He has the capacity to do it. I've seen him. I've seen him with the capacity to do it. So, these guys here,
Mm-hmm.
how they talk. He's a natural. I'm not on no. I mean, me and him players, but I'm not on no. Hey, you need the game and all kind. No, I'm not on that type of stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, we
Nah.
discuss strategies and stuff like that. But he's more natural type. Um, what I was saying is, these guys here, just the context of the conversations that they get into and some of the stuff that they bring up, you can tell, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have the capacity for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the starter chick is supposed to build the capacity for you to get what you want. If
Yeah.
that's what you say you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you know what I mean. If you want something better, it's no different. Like if you got a nice car, but you looking for something better, what are you gonna do? You're gonna trade that shit in.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean? If you looking for better, like shit, you gonna trade it in for a better car.
So him, I knew his capacity. I knew his horsepower with women.
Uh-huh.
A lot of these dudes here, they don't have horsepower when it
Right.
comes down to women. They don't have horsepower. And
Hmm.
not even if you seen them, because I don't give a damn about physically seeing no bitch. I don't give a damn about that. What I give a damn about is the context of your conversation and stuff like that. That's way more important than whoever you date. You can luck up and get a dime or two. You can luck
Yeah.
or find yourself in a profession where you get a whole bunch of attractive women. Dudes could be like, man, I get women all the time. What do you do? I'm a photographer. Okay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
don't necessarily have
Yeah.
to have game, but what
Yeah.
you do entails who you may encounter, and that's what you could use as your dating pool. So even about what you do or whatever, it's about your horsepower. What
Yeah.
do you get? Like, how do you navigate it? Are these women that you're taking pictures of, or are these what is it?
Yeah.
You know?
Like and that's funny that you mentioned it because like I actually have a homeboy who does photography. And yeah,
Okay.
like I be looking at his Insta stories. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, like shit, you on a roll on your career path, buddy. Like all these chicks that you
Well, shoot, I
you
got to do right now that I know, and he wasn't into it, but he just got into photography,
uh-huh.
and all of a sudden
And, and,
he's
and
taking pictures
things
of
never been the
dimes.
same.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I mean, but he's taking pictures of dimes. But this guy that I know in particular, he's cool as hell, great guy, dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he runs his mouth too much. He just,
Like
he, does,
Kim,
he doesn't
like
know when to shut
Kim.
up. So a lot of these quote unquote models, they take advantage of him. They take
Ooh.
advantage of him, and
Ooh.
he doesn't really see it because he's too busy running his damn mouth. If he would stop talking, he could get some of those women and stuff like
Kind of
that.
sounds like you know who and the clique that he rolls with.
Who's that? Who's that?
uh White side.
Oh. Y'all killing me with this Jerome shit.
Hey, I be in my own world, but the shit that I
Jerome,
be hearing on the YouTube streets, I be like, man, this nigga better be fucking careful.
I mean, all right, Jerome, he be trolling. You know what I'm saying? Jerome is basically he's trolling. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how he keeps catching fire. You know what I'm saying? Like if Jerome was over here and me and him would have talked, you would be like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Because
Right.
I mean, he catches fire, but I mean, he has actually, Jerome is actually big on Facebook. Jerome got, well, he got like a page where he got like I think 10K or 13K or something like that on Facebook. What happened was it didn't transfer over to YouTube like that. Not when he started his channel. When he started his channel, he started it to like get at like Fantastic and Jessica and them. So a lot of people were kind of looking at him like, oh, you started your channel being bitter or whatever. Whether he started it intentionally good or not, he kind of started his channel to kind of, have a platform to speak what he was doing, to kind of do it, to kind of speak his piece, because he was an audience member. And the thing is that if you're an audience member and you got a lot to say and you got to wait till you get on the panel, now you're a content creator. You can do whatever you want to do when you have your own page. Cool. But you don't come into the game like that. So a lot of people just looked at his page as trolling and stuff like that, because Jerome was pro manosphere, but then now he's anti manosphere. So he's kind of running, he's kind of running with that. So other women that are in the space that see that, they're gonna try to take advantage of that, whether they know him or not. You understand what I'm saying? So he's kind of troll. To a degree, he's trolling further enough to kind of get his weight up, and then he gonna switch. Jerome is not. He'll be serious about certain situations, but he's not serious about what he's doing now. Like not serious.
Well, I don't know, Coda, because shit, them Ipmore community shit. they shit.
What's going on?
Well,
What's
shit. From what I've heard, um, you know what I mean, like, and I heard this from heard this from Sir, like I don't know what exactly he done, but like Sir was just saying like, oh shit, Art New Star gonna be fucking pissed. I'm like, what happened? You know what I
What's
mean?
going on, Pastor?
So I'm not getting into it, but I
Well, he's
know
going at Art New Style
it's
and all.
some shit
He's
that
going
he
at Art.
should.
Shout outs to Art New Style. Art New Style building, but he's going at Art and a bunch of other people.
I believe so. Yeah, yeah, and shit, yeah, shit. I was like, oh damn, he better fucking be careful.
I mean, y'all gonna go back and forth with him. I don't
The
know.
only time I went back and forth with him when he tries to be on some goofy shit, and I'm like, yo, I don't want your flip floppy ass on my side of the spear, nigga.
Uh,
like you with them, like nah, you can't be over here, my nigga. Like,
well, that's reasonable.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
that's reasonable. You know.
'cause it's just like, you know what I mean, like don't as much as I stay clear from the YouTube drama, but at the same time, like I want to be sure that I don't get caught up. You know what I mean? If I don't know, who this person is or or who these
Who they clicked up with and stuff
yeah,
like
who they
that. I got
clicked up with, you know, with another feral feral group of animals and shit. Like, nah.
Right. Well, I
Like, nah,
mean,
I'm
well,
good.
I mean, I mean, if what y'all saying is true, I mean, I know the moves that he's making. I wouldn't necessarily make those moves. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily move like that. Not with those groups, not with that group of women, because they ain't gonna hold them down. So it's like really that's like a
Nah,
battle.
they're
That's
not.
that like see when y'all be fighting these little bitches and shit, even in relationships and on these little online streets. That's like the battle of the bulge. Just like broads that don't even have a dick trying to get into a dick measuring contest with you, and if you entertain that, it's just basically
Yeah.
who gonna turn who in first. Basically, that's what it really is.
Yeah.
Feisty season, man. It's Robin season right now. Shout outs to fasting. It's Robin season right now. You said there is not showing any holidays. Are they saying they won't be a year to 2023? I don't know, fasting, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, being anti-marriage here in the manosphere has come back to haunt the space, because all these dudes do right now is talk about game and all this other shit and women and stuff like that, but they want to talk about it in their own little quirky weak ass way.
They're
You
weak
know what I'm
ass.
saying?
They're,
Right.
they're weak ass way, man. Yeah.
Right. Right. So I'm not even gonna lie, and dudes got mad at me when I'm saying when I said that, yo, some of y'all niggas, the way y'all carry on and the way y'all treating other niggas when they giving y'all the game and staring y'all in the right direction. Yeah, some of y'all do deserve to get finesse.
Yeah. Some of y'all do.
I don't give a
Hell
damn. I'll look
do.
at some of these women and I'll be like, get money, sis. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
If you if you want to trick and you want to and you want to transfer your wealth over to the hoes like that, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, but don't
You
say
know?
nothing.
Yeah.
Say nothing when you crash and burn.
Yeah.
Then you on here,
Shout
you
outs to
on here
Frederick. Shout
acting like
outs to Frederick Nietzsche. He said, "For every man there exists bait which he cannot resist swallowing." So I get it.
mm, mm.
I get it. Cause dudes be like, when dudes be like, "What do you mean by that, Cuda?" I be like, "Nigga, stop thinking that women are dumb. Stop thinking that there's no women out here that don't got your number. That you're
Mhm.
above that you're not above falling for shit. You niggas aren't even in the field to fall for shit. You're talking about as if you're not gonna fall for shit. I'm in the when I'm in the field or whatever, or I'm out there or at a party, or I'm doing something, things like that. Yes, there's temptation all around me, and I can act
Mhm.
on the temptation or I cannot act on the temptation.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. No,
So
you're
shit is
absolutely
wild,
right.
man.
No, it is. It's wild. But sometimes I don't worry. Sometimes I don't even think about like how these how these motherfuckers like mentally operate. You know?
So, but see, that's the thing though, because like dudes don't even understand like the whole game, even with the starter chick concept. Like dudes be like freshly back on the dating market, and like dudes don't even have no concept. Like, bruh, why do I need to start a bitch, nigga? Do you not realize that wasn't a regular relationship you got out of? That was a marriage. You're a official rebound.
Yeah, you a rebound boy. Yep.
You don't even know how to operate as a damn rebound. And then the fucked up part is that I'm not saying that all marriages are failure, but you just got out of a failure ass. Oh, I wouldn't say a failure ass relationship, because not all of them are failure. Sometimes you just had to go, or sometimes you just have to cut ties. It just goes
Or
with whatever.
sometimes niggas need to stop falling for the package once they see it
There you
and
go.
not look at the character.
There you
Like
go.
that's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem with most of these dudes, man. Like
Yeah.
they fall in love with the package, but they don't even think about the fucking attitude.
I mean, and the thing is that the idea of being in a relationship is actually better than being in an actual relationship. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The
yeah.
idea of being with that chick, The idea in most cases is better than the reality of actually dealing with that chick. Dudes
Mhm.
haven't even grasped the concept. That's not even a concept. Like dudes are so their heads so far up their ass in a lot of cases. It has to take them consulting with somebody that knows what they're doing or what's going on to even bring that concept to them. For them to even think like, you know what? Damn, I didn't even think about it. The idea of having this chick is probably better than the
Mm.
reality
Okay.
of being with this chick.
Right. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's
I
still
just
girls. Look, I got a relationship right now, but what I'm saying is that there's still girls that like for real that I haven't got. Like I haven't checked off everything on my checklist. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But there's still girls that I'm goosing over that I would goose over, and I'm like, but deep down I know because I know I know deep down I know um the reality of being with her is not how I envision it. No matter how much game I got,
Right.
or what
Yeah.
I bring to the table, or what circumstances I get this chick under. There's no amount of game that can change the reality of dealing with certain women. So
Mhm.
a lot of the times arguing with dudes online, you're arguing with the representative and not the person. You're arguing with a you're not even arguing with a fact. You're arguing with a concept made up in their head that comes from whatever they think their life experiences, blah blah blah. You're basically arguing with who they've been arguing with their whole life, which is their
Right.
mindset,
Yeah.
their thought process.
Mhm.
And dudes are not ready to have their reality challenged like that, especially when it comes down to women. The internet doesn't effectively challenge your reality. You can get mental chewing gum, you can get all of those things, or whatever, or you can get some game of knowledge, but it doesn't effectively challenge your reality. That's why when you hear guys like the general saying, like, yo, I would want to take these guys to a roof party where there's a bunch of eligible women and stuff there. And he's just gonna get his drink. What's going on, Tech Rail? He's just gonna get his drink, sit back, and watch. Let me watch you how you navigate this room. Are you sociable? Do you talk?
Mm.
You know,
Right.
what do you talk about? What does your conversation consist of? Do these women like being around you, or is she looking at you with like a face and she's like, okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, shit, wild, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, and I stay as far away from those topics because it's like, damn, I'm gonna put myself in the fucking echo chamber. Like,
Well, I
even
mean, it used to be, it used to be respectful. Guys used to go to Alan Roger Curry or listen to Alan Roger Curry, and they used to
Mhm.
say, "Hey, Alan, I'm having a problem. What should I do?" And Alan would be like, this is not consulting, but it's like, um, you know, um, they will listen. Alan will impart his knowledge, and they'll be like, "Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you," and they'll go on about their business. And if
Mhm.
something happens, they'll come back to him like this happened or that happened. Used to be back in the day, they will hit up Lucario and get some game from him, and they were grateful. You know,
Right.
like the concept of being grateful that somebody would help you with a dating situation is no different than you're talking about financial situation and somebody gave you instructions on how to effectively get Bitcoin and then it surges or whatever, and
Right.
let's say it takes off and you get rich or you financially benefited from the advice that somebody gave you. was priceless. You know,
Right.
some of these concepts, you know, asking somebody to help me find a wife and a family and give definition to me being a man.
Right.
That's not even thanked now.
Yeah.
Like dudes are cursing dudes out because they can't find a jump off.
It's like why would it's like why though? Like you only want to have fun with them. That's it. Like that's all and that's it. Like you can't I mean shit. It's like it's like I don't even know why niggas are even trying to look for a jump off and trying to give her wifey privileges.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't keep your head together in this manosphere space, then a woman go, bro, women will fuck with you bad.
Yeah, they will.
She will step all over.
Oh yeah.
She will step all over you, big stepper. Like bruh,
Big time stuff.
the mental gymnastics you play. She Gabby Douglas you. The mental gymnastics she gonna put you through.
Shit, she'll run you through.
Yeah,
We ain't talk about Shakari Richardson either.
right.
Like, man,
You know,
yeah, I know. I mean, shit.
and
I,
nobody get mad at me about that starter chick thing because a lot of women when they got men, they still flirting with other dudes in their inboxes and shit like that. So I don't want
oh
I don't
yeah,
want y'all. I want y'all to But these dudes ain't got no honey, and they think that attracting bees they put that around their money. You know.
yeah. It's like, bruh, you leading with your money, you're damn sure ain't gonna get no honey.
Yeah, I mean, she lead with your money. She gonna leave with your money. What's going on, Tech
Yeah,
Rail? I
yeah,
was
that too.
actually got to check out RPA. Shout outs to RPA. RPA was talking about and RPA was he got some of the game on the NFTs and stuff like. Cause I was thinking about NFTs. I heard NFTs is the next big thing, so I'm kind of looking at that. I definitely want to get my foot in on some of these some of these new trends that's blowing up and stuff. So yeah, I
Mm,
want to learn a little bit more about NFTs. So I'll do my research on that this weekend and stuff, and check out what RPA. Shout outs to Red Pill Awareness, what he sent and stuff. Shout outs to E Love. He said too many blows to the ego from rejection. It shouldn't hit your ego. It should build on your confidence to step to it. Right. So with
yeah,
the black pill guys, let's get into this black pill game. Let's get into the game, and we're gonna circle it back around to the marriage and the manosphere. With the black pill guys, them accepting the fact that they're ugly, that should have freed them. That should have just freed them from whatever
yeah.
state.
That should have
Yeah,
liberated them.
yeah.
Like, if you know you ain't attractive, my nigga, it's like let it
At
go.
least know where the line is drawn.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
exactly. At least you know where the line is drawn, and at least you know like what type of woman you know you should take. You should
But
focus on.
being ugly ain't never stopped no
No,
woman from
it
being ugly.
never, it
Right.
never. So it amazes me that these goofy goofers.
And then the funny part is that they believe women when they believe women in
Shit,
one instance and don't believe them in another. So like when she says I'm attracted to this, you really believe that?
you really believe that?
Right.
You really believe that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they play these Jedi mind tricks. Like, yeah, it's like you
Like
really.
a woman could come up here right now and say I'm a feminist. I still won't believe the bitch.
I'm like, I don't believe you. Why you here?
You really believe that?
Hell nah.
Come
Shit,
on, man.
shit. It's like shit. If you a feminist, then shouldn't you be on the other side? Like, fuck you doing
Not
on
even that. I mean, you know, they're not even invited to the feminist rally unless they're like making up for numbers and stuff. They're not. You're a joke. Even them.
Yeah, you're pretty much a poser.
Right.
You're pretty much a fucking
Right.
poser at that point, man.
Right.
Like, it's like, I don't know what it is, but people have this weird fixations of trying to relive the shit that they could have done back in high school, but they didn't have the fucking goals to do it. So
Yeah.
now they try to
Yeah.
they they try to do that now outside of, they're no longer in high school, but they want to act like they're in high
Well,
school.
you revert back to high school. You know, high school is basically society in a nutshell. You, you
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You
Yeah.
know, when I worked at a grocery store, right? I worked in a section where we would be considered preps, right?
Hmm.
For lack of better words, we were the preppy kids. Like we were the quote unquote the rich kids, right? That's the department that I worked in. But if you look at
Mm.
the cashiers are the cheerleaders, right?
Right.
The
Yeah.
people in produce that are lifting and stocking the fruits and stuff, those are the jocks. The day
Right.
stockers, the people that's putting shit on the shelves, those are like the peer not the peer mediators, but those are like what are the people in the hallway and they had the little badge and shit and they got to some of their heads, like they those are the people that's supposed to like monitor the
Security?
halls, huh?
You talking about security?
Not security, but those are the people that
Oh, hall
yeah, like the
monitors.
hall monitors, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, managers will be like the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, it's like a school.
Nah,
Even at work, it operates damn near like a school.
yeah, it definitely does, man.
So it's the
Definitely
same thing.
does.
It's the same thing here. Like I guess this sector will be considered the quote unquote rejects, the players or whatever. The other dudes will be the educated lanes. They get the bag chicks and the She-Ra 7 chicks. Those would be cheerleaders and the young ladies that we have in the management. Those would be like the cheerleaders or whatever. But you
Hmm.
know, but you even see it even in these spaces. Dudes don't have women on their panels or coming over to their place to have fun. Like Halloween is coming up. We about to do karaoke. It's about women about to be on the panel singing.
I'm
We
about to
about to
be
be
outside for Halloween.
Yeah, we about to. I might take a drink that night, so I'm gonna be drunk as hell because I stopped drinking. But
Oh man.
you know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is this, like you know, those and then some of them, if they do have women on their panels, what's going on, third ward? If they do have women on their
Word.
panels, those women are bosses. Those women are like, yeah, I'm not, nigga. I don't answer to you.
Yeah.
I don't answer to you. Those women are leading the charge. How could
Hmm.
how is this so funny? Shout outs to Melody and Jessica. 'Cause they're the only people that's holding down whatever is left of that of the quote unquote anti-game sector. And not even that. Melody and Jessica aren't anti-game because guess what? They're talking about game.
Mm. Mm.
See how that works?
Yeah. Yeah, I
They're the
see
big
that.
homies in the space. A lot of those dudes disintegrated. They faded away
They
like
evaporated.
yeah, like Thanos snap. They faded away.
Just one snap, like
Yeah,
it was like, oh.
they faded away because the irony is now the karma hit them. They were talking all that shit about women. Now they answer to them.
Hmm. Like like driving Miss Daisy. You
Now
you
you're
that
answering
driver
to them.
now.
Yeah.
You they driving now, nigga. Like, yes, man.
Yeah, Juan G's. The females took over their shit. And then now it's winter time's coming up. Lonely, lonely, baby.
I'm
Lonely,
lonely,
lonely, baby.
lonely, darling. Looking ass.
Lonely, lonely, baby.
Like I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear that you were in a dark room sipping on dark liquor or light liquor. I don't whatever preference. I
Thinking,
don't want to hear none of that shit.
thinking dark dark thoughts.
Yeah. Talk about fuck this nigga.
What's going on, Tyrone? Let me go out and come back in because I know am I breaking up, y'all, or am I good?
Yeah, you kind of breaking up, Kuda.
All right, let me go out and come back in.
Kuda, how come I can't trick on a woman because they gotta pay for my stuttering? Not me.
All right, I'm back.
Nah, nah,
What
nah, nah.
happened?
Oh no, he was impersonating a hammer.
Oh.
I could. How can you say I can't trick on the trick on these women? They got to pay on my. They got to pay for my tricking.
Tyrone. I'm tricking right now. I ain't gonna lie, cause some dudes have the trick. I ain't gonna lie, but if he was to if a woman was to see him tricking, she'll be like, okay, I know why. Okay, I
And you
know
know
why.
what? It helps the ecosystem.
Yeah, I know why. You know,
It helps.
it's like I know twicking, right? It's like I know why you're doing this and stuff like that. You know,
Right. So
women's.
do you think they show mercy to those people that have problems like that, or they just milk them too?
No, they milk them.
They milk those niggas. They no exception.
You know what's funny? All right, so when you look at it like that, you know what's funny, because tricks are meant to be licked. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The
They meant to be a come up.
pun could be intended, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, they're meant to be seduced and reduced. So it's to a degree that even if she does show him sympathy to a certain degree, herself is gonna be like, yo, who am I playing? Like even the trick himself would try to get it. Tricks aren't always helpless. You know that, right? Like tricks are dangerous
Now you're
people.
putting me on game. Continue.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
tricks are dangerous people.
Oh yeah. After that Mercedes Moore incident, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me know if
Oh yeah.
what's going on, Sir Obadiah. Tricks are dangerous people. They'll kill you.
Right.
What's going on?
What's going on? Y'all can hear me, right? I'm not breaking up.
Yeah,
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 we can.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you good. You good.
Tricks are dangerous people. They'll kill you.
Yeah, because they think they control the money, they can do whatever they want. Right.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he is a paying customer, but I'm saying when you choose to make that your profession or that's a game that you're trying to play as a woman, it would behoove you to have instructions. Because if you have no instructions, you're headed for your destruction.
You're heading towards death, sweetheart.
You headed for your demise. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
Both of
heading
y'all are
towards
funding
death.
it. See
yeah.
when the trick is stepping to you, he's already clear that he's funding his demise. Same thing with the woman. The act is the exchange in the act is the actual intercourse.
Mm,
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? The
Right.
transfer and stuff is the intercourse. The reason why even though you got different stuff in the game, if we're gonna get into that, I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but the reason why it's like that, the reason why that's the actual intercourse is because everything should be covered. I mean, like
Right.
condom and stuff like that, even though that's just sexual politics. You know, we can still make a claim about, you know, sexual energy being exchanged, micro shit, STDs, all kinds of stuff. So
Hey.
y'all are engaging in something. You're engaging in something that you shouldn't be engaged in with money for the honey. So basically, he's messed up because he put a price on his prowess, which has no price on it. When you put a price on something that's priceless, you will spend everything.
Yeah,
So you trick
yeah,
yourself.
you pretty much trick yourself. Yeah.
So, Kuda, you said get it started, started chick, right?
Started chick.
So we don't let them supply the condoms.
Right, right. And then you know what's funny? No, because I could have really no homo. I could have gotten his ass by asking him some real questions. He ain't punch him in the chest like that. For real.
Oh, he's
Like, little nigga.
disappeared the face
Okay,
on the earth.
okay.
That's BGS. That's BGS's pupil
No,
done
for
went
real.
down
All
to
right.
the drain.
Next
Yeah.
time I get one of these tricks on the panel, I'm gonna bust him out, and y'all sit back, take notes, and listen.
I'm gonna write.
I know who you should get on your panel. Pablo.
Who's that?
Oh,
Pablo Escobar.
we saw
Fresh
this.
Cabal.
Well, nah,
Cabal.
me and Pablo, shout out to me and Pablo went back and forth before, but like,
Pablo be hardcore tricking. That he tricked like
He
trick.
admitted. No, he's bold. He admitted. He's
no,
like,
I mean,
I
I know,
started on it.
I know the deal with Pablo. I mean, I know, Pablo foot tricking, but what I'm saying is this, like, you know,
At least he's honest. Yeah.
Right.
yeah, I can't, oh, the baby performs at Rolling Loud, New York, lonely, lonely baby, my bad. So, I can't. Like if you flat foot and you own up, I mean, cool. Like, I mean, you know, what is there to talk about? I mean, but if you're promoting that, you need to start giving these brothers game. Okay, how are you gonna secure that? How are you gonna make sure you're not getting arrested? How you make sure? Are you checking IDs? What questions are you touching? Are you like
That's a great question. Yeah.
You gotta if a whole needs instructions, obviously a trick needs instructions also.
Yeah.
You know, tricking ain't a game where you want to learn through trial and error, even though the concept of tricking in and of itself is trial and error.
Yeah.
Hoeing isn't a game where you want to learn through trial and error. These are not games that you want to learn through trial and error. So you need to prep before going into it. You need to be preemptive. You need to have certain things in place before you go into it, because both professions, if you're gonna be a professional streetwalker or whatever you're doing, these are not professions that you wanna play around with. These are like one and done. You putting your both of y'all putting your genitals on the crab table. You know what I'm saying?
Now you roll the dice every night.
You putting your genitals on the crab table. You putting your money on the crab table. You putting your freedom on the crab table, and you putting other people's business and their life.
You put your asshole on the table. My fault.
On the crab table. Say, what's up, my sound?
Let me stop.
And some guys will do that.
Let me go out and come back in.
All right.
But I want to know why when people go for marriage, they always assume that they're gonna end up on the wrong side of marriage, divorce.
Oh, they just desperate. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you putting that shit on the crab table. So,
but you know they're desperate when they do that, because at that point, you know, if you're not married is 30 plus years like my parents, their 40-year anniversary will be on the 2024, the end of that cycle during the election year. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad will be 70 in 2023 because he was born in 1953. Both of them are boomers, right? They're fortunate. You know, they disagree and not live together. It's like back and forth, right? But they can fucking communicate. It takes work. It's just like Cerulean said on my panel. He said it's a day-to-day process. It's kind of like dereliction a little bit. You got to own up to it. One side has to own up. Even my father has. My mom, sometimes she's come to realize she got to own her shit. So it's a risk. You understand each other's mood patterns. It's kind of like microphones and everything else, but you get used to each other once in a while. You say, fuck it. We already raised the kids. We done our best, but now what do we do now? What is our future when we get older? Because most people stay in the long term. Now, these people today that's Xers or our age, they ain't married that long. They're failures. But in the future, we will pick up some of their fucking habits. That's what shouts out to the general saying that on my channel. He said, you got to move forward as a generation. You're responsible for your action. The next generation, when they get 18 to 24, they're fucking responsible for their fucking generation. We ain't responsible for that shit. It's just left in your lap. And they be like, it's the millennials' fault. No, motherfucker, it's your fault. And shut the fuck up with your own dereliction. But niggas get quiet when I say that, but then they start crying, and there we are. And don't come back in these spaces crying like a little bitch. You got to man up. We don't want to hear that shit. Because 1.0, when we slap shit out you,
This is it.
That's
this
how we
is
do.
the thing. This is the thing, man. I'm pro marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm for black people getting together. The way the manosphere tried to handle the situation with me, it seems like I was right. I mean, this winter is gonna really put shit in perspective when it comes down
to
me,
Kuda. I've always been pro marriage. I just never expressed to those idiot motherfuckers. This is why I like Cerulean and a few other guys that have some sense, And I mean, to be fair, that angry man, I ain't gonna call him mild-mannered because I know they don't like angry men, but I respect the man because I like him and DS1. They always push that. I'm just so tired of this MGTOW
what's going on,
fake PUA bullshit. Just be real. If you don't want women, fine. Just go on and say you want a man. Just be honest, okay? I ain't gonna hate if you're gay. I got some in my family. 3 people in my family is gay. Everybody has them, right? Let's just be real.
No, but they spent
you know?
the whole summer and even now calling a whole bunch of people simps.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh,
and misused
you're
it.
The biggest simps.
Yeah.
You're the biggest simp here.
Yeah. And me and shouts out to DeAndre, he says they always double D's and jock straps. That's all it is when they go in Atlanta. But all I'm saying is just go and say you want men. Just be honest. We ain't gonna hate you, we ain't gonna judge you. Just do your damn thing. Just be a trim, okay? Don't get mad. Don't get mad at real men that want real women over here. I had like at least a couple women on my panel. I had China White, I had Nicer, I had Toya, I had Sheila E, Sexy Red, and that's it. Don't get jealous. Just cut the bullshit. Just be honest right now. I just
shout out to Rayology.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. I was speaking my shit on Just DeAndre. He had the petty thing. That's the name of the title because I did an after stream today. It was like 2 hours, and we talked off air after that. And he was snoring and just give me some little information, right? And then educator Aries said, "Who's that speaking so elegant?" I said, "That's me." And it's all. And then everybody came over. We did an after stream. We talked about the situation. Shouts out to Jay Sean, everybody that came through. Esteemed elder, Mr. DJ Music, all them boys, man. It's really all them. Everybody came. I had like 31 in the box.
It was a good show.
It was a good show. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah, man. And we communicate. And BMT came through. Everybody came through. General, educated Aries, all them brothers, man. And we talked about real things and the problems. We stand on shit, and that's it. I'm
shout out to Rayology. Rayology said, "I'm pro marriage, but just not the right way." That's the thing too.
Right. There you go, Rayology. There you go.
A couple of shows ago too, but they can't really talk about it. A couple of those shows too, a couple of those shows too, them brothers try to fake talk about polygamy. It's like, bro, you putting the cart, the carriage before the cart, the horse, man. Get one woman first. Get one.
Do that first. Get one first, and then like her first. Learn her. Talk to her. Have a real conversation, and don't be an asshole. Now, if you got sugar in your tank, don't go with her. Just be honest. If you go both ways, hey, just be honest, man. Don't come into space crying that she done turned on you. She did that to me. I hear this all the time. It's like, nigga, go sit down. Pull your pants on.
Them dudes are in their heads. Like, first of all, they gotta focus on
swipe down.
them dudes are in their head. They got to focus on not creeping her out first.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
just breathe and
A
relax.
lot of it goes back, because I haven't brought up this concept in a while. A lot of them goes back to, a lot of you guys are just straight up boring.
Yeah.
You're just straight up boring. Like, you can't.
Well, it's the environment, though. It's the environment. And plus, her
So they
dress up.
say, right? Like, nobody
Track
like,
record, environment, and outcome,
I'm
guys.
not gonna lie. When's the
Let me
last time
stop.
when's the last time you heard a woman in the manosphere be like, "Ooh, damn, you know who I can go for? I can go for an MOT. Oh, I can go for like, you know, it's
I got
like,
one better, Kuda. Like, ooh, I would like to go with Agent F.
Oh, I got one better. I would like to go with Edward.
Well, all right, y'all taking petty
Let me
shots.
stop. Let me stop. I'm being petty right now.
But this what I'm saying is, like, dudes aren't even fun. Like why? First of all, let me tell y'all some real shit. Why? Woman said boring is creepy. Really? Yeah, it is nicer. Shout outs to Rayology. One woman at a time. You know how, y'all could, what's going on, fighter? You know how y'all come through, and sometimes we'll be doing karaoke, or we'll be just shooting the shit, or we'll have ladies over and we're like talking and laughing and just joking and kicking it and stuff like that, because we know how to relax. I definitely know how to relax. I definitely know how to not take certain things seriously. And it's like, okay, yeah, we'll handle business and shit like that, but we're gonna relax. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about some other stuff. These people, their channels are serious 24/7. Serious. Nigga, you don't relax.
No women.
No, but it's like, do you even laugh? Do you have fun? Like, when's the last time you just went out and just be like, yo, me and this girl was out the whole time because this, that, and the third was happening, and you're telling a story about how you and a young lady enjoyed y'all night. It was not sexual. It was just, we were just enjoying your company genuinely, and I just had a great night. We just had a good night.
I found a female that skywatched me, and I was in her live stream while you was talking like an hour.
Let me
right,
and I don't know why y'all breaking up. Is it me or is it y'all?
You just a little choppy. Yeah, I can hear you, but you're a little choppy. I know. I think you need to come in and do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this phone shit is getting.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been there. But like I said, I was in her chat while he was talking, right? And her name was what's her name? Sincerely yours, Nadia. And she shouted me out and said she skywatched my stream today. The after stream.
All right, that should be okay now. Okay,
she skywatched my shit at it was an after stream about Just DeAndre, because he did a stream prior. He was just being petty, right? She I believe she skywatched my shit, and I think I met her over at Sheila's in the chat, right? And I think I subscribed to her because I know people was talking down to her today. And then she shouted me out in her live stream like a couple of hours ago. And she said, I'll be watching your stuff. I'm like, she said I was like, sky watching. I said, that's cool. And I told her, thank you. This is a female told me that, and I went in her stuff, trying to check her stuff out. And I put her stuff in a reminder, right? And I was looking at that, but she said she didn't want nothing, sexual or anything. She just want to have fun. And she said that key word, fun. I said, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Madonna told y'all that.
Yeah.
Madonna literally did the hook.
Yeah.
But Kuda, though, 7 out of 10 women got STDs in Atlanta.
Right.
In Atlanta. They got AIDS and syphilis.
They got AIDS and syphilis. They've been fucking around with these Jonathans.
He said
Jonathan.
Syphilis.
Jonathan.
But nah, what I'm saying is shit. I mean,
if it ain't tricky, if you got it.
Madonna said it. Even shit. Half these bras nowadays don't even remember Elizabeth Taylor. Do y'all remember Elizabeth Taylor?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Y'all haven't. I know
Elizabeth Taylor.
I know for a fact y'all haven't heard the name Elizabeth Taylor in more than 10 years.
I haven't heard her
if
name in
that.
15 years. Yeah,
If
probably
Well,
that.
more.
Elizabeth Taylor. Well, BGS told me that we should not be paying attention to somebody named Elizabeth Taylor because she probably
But
white.
you know what's funny though? You know what's real funny? A lot of dudes would actually get more women if. Oh yeah, Cindy Lauper. I don't know why I said Madonna.
Cindy
It was
Lauper.
Cindy
Yeah,
Lauper. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
Cindy
tripping.
Lauper. I
I'm
remember.
tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I mean. God damn it. Thank you, Brian Will. Y'all know what I mean. But this is what I'm saying. Shit, Madonna took that shit to heart though. This is what I'm
Hell yeah,
saying
she
though.
took that to heart.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's what life's all about, James Brown. This is what I'm saying. You know, if dudes would just focus on having fun, you would get way more women just throwing it at you. Dudes don't even realize if dudes are just focused on having fun, genuinely showing up. That's how you really like even in back in the day, dudes would be like, "Yo, you going clubbing? Yeah, all right, bro. Don't show up for the women. Just genuinely go to the club." And like a lot of y'all, I know y'all don't dance. Y'all just pull up your pants and do the rockaway, right? Um, like show up to the club and just actually shit, even get drunk. Get drunk if you need to. Don't really get drunk, but dance, dance, have fun. Don't care how you look. You know what I'm saying? Be able to just let loose, relax, and stuff like that. Go out, do challenge yourself as a man. Go out one day and go buy it. Just for just any reason. Just go buy a pink shirt. Go buy a pink polo one day. And just walk around in your pink polo and just obviously go around women just to be seen,
Or
just
bright or
and see if
buy
they
a
compliment you.
bright teal shirt. Bright teal shirt. That's little lighter, you know.
Yeah, go approach them.
Yeah.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
ask you a question. My friends say I look gay. I'm not gay though, obviously. How does this shirt look on me? Oh, and get a compliment.
Yeah. Hey baby, I'm gonna be like this. Hey, do I look gay in this shirt? Because my friends thought I was gay in this shirt. How would I look? She's like, oh, you look nice. I was like, oh, thank you. You know, and there you are. You know, yeah. And then
Right.
sometimes, but I'll tell you this: I had a gift, a Christmas gift while I was at work. I served this Indian girl. She bought me a stocking cap, no cap, and that happened a couple years back. Mhm. That
But
happened.
guys, we scooped this low. Now the women are dressing us now. Come on, fellas.
Right, right, right.
Right.
I told y'all, y'all need to if you got a girl or like I said, go to Target and get one of them girls to dress you up. You know, if a woman, I ain't gonna lie, if a woman picks out one of your outfits, wear it. Cause if she's attracted to it 9 times out of 10, like dudes don't even like take the hint that women are followers. If one woman likes it, 9 times out of 10, another one does. You know.
To be fair though, the woman's
Mm-hmm.
not picking my pants, bro. Last woman that picked my pants picked some tight ass pants, bro. I couldn't fit, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Ask her if she got a size bigger. Like you got a bigger, slightly bigger size. You try to kill me. You know. So shout outs to Third Ward. He said that's what I do. That's what I do. Have fun and be myself. Women stay attracting themselves to me like magnets at DJ Kuda. It's really not that hard, but let these niggas tell it. It's rocket science, right? It's geometry. It's goddamn you know what I'm saying? Astronaut algebra. You know?
Let me share AB shit. Blend demo. There you go.
Yeah.
Shouts out to AB Media.
So he said, man, you in Houston, it's not possible to go without there. He said, I lived there in San Antonio. Not the same vibe here. Yeah. Yeah, they like certain colognes too. Yep. So I mean, you know, these dudes, what a lot of them did, they bastardized a lot of stuff. They even bastardized the concept of marriage and then preached to you guys that don't get married and stuff like that. But and like honestly, depending on how you look at monogamy, of course, monogamy could be looked at and handled in different ways. But you know, you know, like don't. You can't complain that relationships are messed up or they're not a certain way or traditional or how they used to be when you're not even trying to get married. Like, okay, good for you. Move about the way then.
That is a good point. How can you complain about relationship when you just pumping and dumping? Ain't I
There
thought
you
you ain't
go.
supposed to have a relationship with that.
There you go. I mean, look, the whole pumping and dumping and hooking up and stuff like that, that element has always been in the dating game. It's always been there.
Of
You
course it
know?
has. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not really nothing new under the sun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go on long enough, you know, women will pump and let you dump. I mean, you can pump and let her dump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually that's what's happening right now. Some of y'all do get the action, and then once she find out how you really are, she's like, all right, I'm out of here. Or vice versa. Once you find out how she really is, all right, I'm out of here. So it happens, you know. You know. So extra medium pants. But nah, man, dudes do too much, and then they push this lifestyle, man. There's this funny meme because it's true. So it was like back in the day, it was like becoming a dating coach, right? Teaching guys how to get women, and it showed like a guy with a whole bunch of women around him, and then it was like in reality, and it showed like a guy with a whole bunch of guys around him and stuff like that. It's the same thing with the manosphere. You think you were gonna come here to talk about women and stuff like that, and to a certain degree, you thought it was gonna attract women or whatever. If all you end up being around is basically a whole bunch of dudes, whether they get them, whether they don't get them, whether they're complaining about them, whether they're not, how you gonna play it? You know?
Hey, Kuda, I flipped them medium pants though on the girl. I said, I find out you want me to wear these so you can see my dick print. You got that
Yeah, you
sexual
got yeah,
attention,
you got
girl.
yeah, you gotta
Boy, I
flip
got
it. You
boy,
like,
I
girl,
got
I
some cutty that night, bro. I ain't
like,
gonna lie, boy. I was tearing it up.
you gotta flip it. Like, girl, I can't wear these pants, man. I put these pants on, this whole room will get dark. You know? I put these
Sure
pants
enough.
on, y'all gonna be looking at me like me. She want me to wear the thought pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, and be like, okay, and what y'all need to do, I'm gonna tell you, all right, I'm gonna give y'all the secret. What y'all need to do is, find a cute chick that works at Target or in JC Penney somewhere and try on sweatpants.
Yep, that's the game right there, boy.
Go in
Yeah.
there with regular. Go in there with a
Yeah.
regular. Go in there with a regular schmedium, because schmedium t-shirts make you look a little bit more muscular. I ain't gonna lie. I made
Yeah.
fun of it. I was out making fun of a dude one time. We was out clubbing and stuff. I was like, nigga,
Damn right.
you ain't even strong. Your shirt's small, and everybody busted out laughing when they looked at him. And I'm like, but it's true. If so you know what I'm saying. Go wear you a nice little medium shirt. Wear you some jeans and stuff. Be like, yo, I'm going. Look, I don't want y'all to laugh at me, shorty. I'm going thought pants shopping, and she gonna be like, what? Be like, I'm going thought pants shopping. So I'm gonna put on some goddamn
So,
sweatpants, and
so
you gonna tell me
revealing
which one looks
sweat.
the best on me. Yeah.
I'm gonna put on some sweats, girl.
Boy, she gave me
When
some
you
pants
dance
that
with
Steve Harvey just had on. Them pants. She
Yeah.
bought.
me.
Y'all be wondering why them old dudes be swagging. Them Ron Isley dudes and them Steve Harvey dudes, they'll take your chick.
Yeah, yeah, nigga, they don't wear drawers with them pants. Nigga, think
Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, she gonna feel something when she sees me in this ninja pants.
Shit. I'm gonna wear which pants got a bigger print in it, shorty. These ones or these ones?
Yeah.
I'm buying both.
I'm buying them both. I'm buying them both, bitch. Let me stop.
Sell
Like
me
in
both. Y'all
Costco.
got it.
By the
Yeah,
power
yeah.
of gray
Hey,
sweatpants.
right.
You and your
All
homegirl got to
hail gray sweatpen skull.
You and your homegirl got to register back there. You might as well just give me the whole register.
I'm buying in bulk, like in Costco.
buying
I'm buying in bulk.
Yeah.
I got a serious troll question. You
You gotta
ready
give me your
for it?
number. Write your number on the receipt. I bought these pants for you.
Hey, that's what I'll be
I,
doing.
I see you
Like,
when you.
hey, I'm like, hey, you
I see.
forget something.
I
She be
see
like,
you.
what?
I see you
Your
when you get
number.
off. I see you when you get off. You know, or write your write your name on a piece of paper and give it to her. Put it in. Hey, put this in your apron.
Well,
Since y'all want a trick in the manosphere, roll it up in $1. So when she goes to spend $1 or something like that, your number pops out.
That's right. Spend the block, nigga.
I got a serious troll question. Y'all ready for it?
Go ahead.
Get her some
All
lunch. Thank you
all right.
for
Does MOT work hard, or does it because he don't get no offer from no woman, so he forced to work hard?
He forced to work hard to keep his business running. He don't. No, for real. No, for real. No, he don't trust. He don't trust niggas.
Of course he don't. He's a 3-syllable ass nigga.
Well, it's
Mr.
not about
3-syllable.
It's not about that. I mean, he just don't know what the hell he wants to do. And,
No, I know. That's why I call him 3 syllables.
I don't care about it. Like I don't. You know, I actually don't care about making fun of him. I actually feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for his name, man. He supposed to be the man of tomorrow, nigga. I feel bad for
hold
tomorrow,
on.
man.
Tyrone.
Hold on, hold on. He better change that name now that Superman's gay. I would change that name.
But no, hold on. Guess what's really called? Man of yesteryear. Yesterday.
Yeah, but look, I'm not in it. I'm not in it to make fun of him. I mean,
Yeah.
dude.
No, we true.
For real. They said Superman's gay because of that name.
Yeah, no, he was kissing.
They got a bisexual Superman now.
But is he? It looked like he kissing himself, bro. So is that technically bisexual? Is Superman kissing Clark Kent?
Are you for real, Kuda? Did they took that name?
It made him gay.
No, he's not lying. He's not lying. It's a magazine about that.
They're talking about a gay Jason right now, which is
funny.
funny.
No.
Oh, Kuda, did you hear that the LGBTQ community are suing Halloween?
DC, y'all fucking up, man.
The new movie Halloween.
I ain't talking about where you from, Kuda, but DC Comics, y'all fucking up.
Like, is Jason? Like, Jason can't even. This is when you bring stupid politics into shit. Like, if Jason kills a gay guy, did he kill him because he's gay, or did he?
No, that's what they do. That's what they're doing with Michael Myers. Cause it was two gay couple. I just watched it Saturday. It was two gay. Even though I'm not going front, he did.
Really?
He overkilled them. He did. He kind of went overboard when he killed them.
Oh man,
he got a disdain.
They fucking up everything. DC Comics, y'all done fucked up. Y'all deserve this hard L, man. Man, y'all fucking up.
Jason got a disdain towards them.
That's a damn shame.
Yo,
Mike, I kind of feel sorry for the nigga now. Yeah, you need to change your name, nigga.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Michael Myers did kind of killed him overboard. Like everybody else got the normal Michael Myers kill. He kind of stabbed a nigga in the armpit, just start gouging his eye. He went overboard. It's like, damn, Mike, he dead already, dog.
I'm surprised they ain't tagged Marvel
he letting them know he don't go that way.
I'm surprised they ain't talk all the Marvel comics. Not like that. God damn.
Nah, they coming at them next. But that's gonna be a hard fight because Marvel got mad friends.
Yeah,
fans.
They ain't going for that. Now Capcom, I can see Capcom.
But Capcom is a bunch of
they're gonna turn the Punisher gay. They're gonna turn Daredevil gay.
Yeah.
Why don't they just make their own characters, bro? I hate that. Just make your own characters.
Well, it's like what Raven said. They don't know, and it's like what War Master said. They don't know how to story write.
Bro, you could turn Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, that's been tainted. Well, shouts out to Cerulean. We don't call him that over here. We call him Agent F. No,
not hell. I'm talking about the dude for Fantastic Four.
You talking about Elastic Man? He's done. Yeah, he's done. Yeah. The last time
a lot of those dudes had like undertones. Like look at Cyclops. Look at Cyclops.
Yeah.
Look at
Have y'all seen the movie of them and that Doom character, Dr. Doom? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. I saw the actual movie of the Fantastic Four, how they, evolve, right? Great movie.
Right.
I saw it on Netflix, right? And then when they saw Dr. Doom, right, when he turned to that statue at the end, I said, that movie's tight, though. But yeah, that's the last time I saw some shit like that on Marvel. And then after that, I saw the Revolution with Black Panther, where Don Cheadle was in, and everybody was trying to overthrow before
They're
they
just trying
made
to get another
all that.
demographic. They're trying to get another demographic in the theater.
But it's old. It's before. It's pre Wakanda. It's pre Wakanda, and because I didn't like that shit, but I like the revolutionary part with Don Cheadle in it. The older one.
They're trying to get another demographic in the movie theaters. That's what it really is. They did that. They're doing that with video games.
They've been doing that.
They're doing it with a lot of different stuff. So, I mean, I'm glad I don't watch movies like that unless I'm.
Man, they gonna come for you, Kuda. Man, they're gonna come from the Dragon Ball Z world. Man, they're gonna turn Goku into a chick.
They're gonna turn him
Geku.
Geku.
Beifu. They're gonna call him Beifu.
Geku and Vegeta. They might call him just
Frieza ain't even gonna be Frieza anymore. It's just gonna be gay. Just gonna put gay. Like damn, he's not Frieza no more.
It's gonna be called Pizza. Hi Pizza.
He gonna be called Cold. Look, King Cold was a bit fruity.
Yeah.
Man, free. I swear to God, dog.
Look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all gonna tell me Pegasus was straight Yu-Gi boy?
No, Pegasus was he's totally fruity.
He's a toaster. We call him toaster ovens.
Pegasus on Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally had a queer eye.
He's a toaster.
Wow.
Y'all didn't get that joke? Okay.
Yeah, I got the joke. That's why I say wow.
It'll age better. I'll work on my delivery. It'll age better.
I thought Frieza was a girl, though. I ain't gonna front my whole childhood. I thought Frieza was a chick.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Like back, like the story with back in the day with like the story of Bardock and stuff like that. They were kind of his sex was kind of questionable.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
So,
I used to think like that when I was younger. Yeah.
Kuda, you just now breaking news. Breaking news. The first person on planet Earth is Frieza, the first binary person on planet Earth.
Yeah, he was. He was.
It
sounded like a female at first, but then I found out he was a dude. That's like, what the fuck?
I like Griffith, but Griffith from Berserk, he's gay.
Oh no, you couldn't tell that he's gay, bro.
I remember Bardock. I remember Bardock.
He's gay.
After he raped, what's her name when he betrayed fucking Guts?
You think he did something wrong? Did Griffith? What's going on, Great Britain? Griffith did something wrong.
I mean, he sacrificed his whole mercenary brigade. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
For a guy? I ain't finished watching that.
Griffith is gay.
Yeah. Griffin is like the anime version of Omar.
I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Bardock. What's his name? That's Goku's father or something like that.
Yeah,
what he called Kakarot. Yeah.
That's his dad.
And then what you call it? Vegeta called him Kakarot. That's his real name, but then he called him Goku. I understand the story.
I'm still mad they made Broly into a broad.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They turned Broly into a woman?
Yeah, it's Kylie. I think it's Kylie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's on Super?
Yeah, that's on Super.
Yeah, Super's trash.
The original Broly came. The movie.
Watch that shit and see. Watch, they're gonna start putting that gay shit on Super too.
Yup. Well, I don't know. They already did because
I haven't seen no suspect shit on Super.
But shout out to
War. All of the Dragon Ball Z has suspect shit. Look at Zarbon. Look at
Zarbon. You can't tell me Zarbon wasn't gay, bro.
Oh, he's been gay. But shout out to War Master with the Gears reference, Gears 5. We talked about that. Was it yesterday on Kuda's panel? When I was doing a stream, and he said something about the chick. Yeah, if he played the fourth game, they was trying to push that because a mom got killed, right? But if you play the 5th game, she was half of the story. See, you get to play JD in the beginning of the game, and he was kind of pissed at that. Yeah, they've been doing this shit for years. I think, what's his name? The Quartering. He's been going against that shit for like the past 4 years or something. I think shouts out to RSB supporting the Quartering. I used to watch this shit all the time before I came back in these spaces. He'd be talking about feminism in politics and video games and stuff like that for years, man. And it's getting redundant. So yeah, that ain't nothing new. But Kuda's right, yeah. They're gonna keep doing it.
I'm glad they ain't tarnished my Pokemon though, bro. I can't find a gay Pokemon though.
Oh, it's a couple.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
it's a couple. Of them. You just gotta find them. But here's the thing, they might not turn it like that, but so I understand why, because you know that fan base, man.
Hey, just because the colors is bright don't mean they gay, dog.
Lick your tongue. Lick your tongue was let me stop.
Lick your tongue. Let me stop. I mean, look, well, Tyrone, you have a point. Sometimes bright colors don't matter. You know,
you're gonna find one Pokemon episode, and it's gonna be the professor. Is like,
no, they did. No.
Upon further research, we found that Pikachu is a bit
No, they did. I forgot they banned. It's a banned episode of Pokemon, right? This one, James, they made James. I mean, what's his name? James they turned him into a transgender.
Mr. Sir Sleep. He said, "Sir Sleep." My 11-hour last show I did. He said, "Sir Sleep." He said, "Tap me in. You baller blocking." He said, "Yo," and I woke on and said, "Oh shit!" And I saw him in the back. I was like, "Oh shit!" That's happened to me a couple of times. I was like, "God damn."
Mr. Mind.
No, they turned Jesse into a woman, like a transgender. On one episode, they banned it though in the U.S. and in China.
Energy.
Team Rocket was gay.
Yeah, they had Jesse with tits.
Prepare for trouble.
I got
trouble. So there was two trannies. There was two trannies then. Chase a little kid.
Temptation is a mother. I'm sweating just a little.
I'm sweating.
But
that avatar that DeAndre had me dying the other night, and also the one he did on the stream today. Yeah, Skeletor. That's some culture. He said his title of the stream says Petty. He said, "I'm the king of petty." I said, "Okay." And I had to participate that stream, and I got on the panel. I said, "Okay, look, we're gonna be talking our ish." And then I'm glad I made a after stream. I told him, he said, "Oh, I miss it. You fell asleep." Yeah, because Cerulli was imitating Donald Trump on these niggas, man. I started laughing. He said, "Yeah, they don't like you. You're not a true conservative." And he did that voice and everything. The way, and yeah, he can't tell me what he said. You can't tell me that Trump wasn't hilarious. Of course he was. He was hilarious for 4 years.
He made me fucking laugh
every time, man. Even in the workplace, man. Even the workplace I used to work, man. I was dying, man. Even the people that was with. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When he caught coronavirus, that was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, that was.
You heard that one?
Literally had a president with coronavirus.
Yo, you heard that one speech? They was trying to call him racist. He said, "Why y'all keep talking about ice cream?" He's a troll, yo.
He be trolling. He trolled for 4 years, man. He didn't give a fuck.
Man, America was lit. Now it's like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't even think.
Now we got this old Tommy.
No, he ain't even in the damn building. He probably somewhere in a fucking golf course somewhere stuck.
Yeah. It's just back. It's back to Obama land, I guess.
Help! I can imagine him being stuck somewhere, just yelling, "Help!"
Y'all think, man, Biden is somewhere on Air Force One. Biden is somewhere on Air Force One in a cryogenic tank, trying to preserve his whatever's left of him.
Dementia.
Yeah.
Yo,
his brain.
You know why, motherfucker? You know why this motherfucker won the election? I'll tell you why.
Because black people are stupid.
Sleepy Joe.
He was selling this. Sleepy Joe OG.
No, you know what?
Dang,
no.
The Kush now put you to sleep.
No, it's not even that.
That's genius. That's
It's
genius.
not even that. He was selling them black women, telling them go shake their ass for get your poles to the.
That's part of it. That's part of it. You right. Both of y'all right. Yeah, the pole and that too. Is get your ass on the pole, and they did
Oh,
too.
so that just brought up another subject. So that means
You're
a
not
lot of
black, you don't vote for me.
these black people was over here tricking. If they fell for that commercial, they tricking.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
they tricks. Yeah,
Black people are the pioneers of tricking.
you know
You ain't
what?
tricking. You
I
ain't
cannot argue with that.
you ain't tricking correctly if we
If he ain't tricking with you got it.
Well, to be fair, the white dudes is the king, the god of tricking because
Oh, of course,
they write all
and
these bullshit ass rules.
here's the thing. They're the biggest derelicts of all time. Shouts out to Cerulean. But the
Yeah.
Negro male, the derelict Negro male, has trying to uphold the white man. You know, yep, that's true.
The
It's
Negro
all
male
fine.
got his face up the white man's ass crack.
Ass crack. That's right. That's right. Dereliction is day to day, fellas. Hoorah! Hoorah!
man.
Let me stop. But he did an impression on Donald Trump on my stream. I died. He's like, I gotta go. All right, man. I gotta see that shit too. That was a classic.
Fellas, every time you walk by a white man, don't mean he's racist. This is Jerry Jones, so it's like circumcised a mosquito. When you walk around by a white man, it's not that they racist. It's that y'all are not proud of your own race. Y'all are derelicts. Stop chasing white men around and just chase your own people around. But now,
DeAndre Hurts. Niggas is mad at me right now. So who's this nigga that got really on the goddamn family? He got them hoes over there.
Like he got them all.
He's mad. They mad though, but it's all good though. But I deserve the hate. I'm a villain. God damn it.
Yeah.
I take the heat. Hail to the Gray Skull.
Hail Castle Gray Skull, you bitch.
Jack.
Yeah. You can tell I've been hanging around a bunch of old people. I say folks a lot.
Yeah, I have too. I grew up around elders too. Yeah,
folks. I'm like, damn, I ain't never thought I was gonna say a word like
Trump,
that.
When he said, folks, it's time's over, folks. You know, yeah. My mom used to not like that, but say, no, he grew up in an era that you can say that. It's not disrespectful. It's just people get tight by that. You know what I mean? They just get tight by certain words, man. It don't matter what race, but it happens. And people just get emotional, man. They say, why you keep saying that to me? It's like the same thing with races, you know, and it's kind of funny to me. Shouts out to my subscriber that was on TPOT.
T-Rump grew on people.
Yeah, TPOT had my subscriber on. What's his name? Kevin in Sales. I didn't realize he was Nigerian. That's smart. He subscribed to me too.
I
started laughing, man.
I just got done saying this. I think either yesterday or earlier in the stream. Half of the manosphere is Nigerian.
Oh shit! The nuns are on ism. Hold on, let me just terrorize them for a little bit. I'll be back.
I told y'all half the dudes are in the manosphere are Nigerian.
Yeah, but no, he subscribed to my channel because I've seen him come to myself live stream by accident. That was him, and when he cammed up, I said, "Damn!" He's like, "I know he's the black."
Yeah, I think he came over here a couple times.
Yeah, he came over my channel a few times, like the self live stream, and then I saw him over at TPLT. They be watching my shit, and then I said, "SKC, you trying to talk bad about my pre-records to Barbados Penny?" I said, you be watching my shit. And then they were saying that over my stream today. And
everybody watching stuff.
Yeah,
that's why I said you and SKC. I said you and SKC got a little rivalry going. I like.
Well, it ain't a rivalry. We respect each other. It's not even a real rivalry because he watches my shit and study my shit. See, I have the actual information that I've had for years, so I got content. We both came from pre-record era, so we understand each other.
Right, but I like that back and forth y'all doing though.
Yeah, it's a respectable rivalry. But see, he's my contrarian. I respect him because we may agree on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't tolerate nigga shit.
I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna come back later on tonight. I'm gonna head over to isms.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go over there too.
I'll go over there too.
Make sure everybody, mods, if you could put Ism's channel in the chat, because I wanted to, I gotta, me and Ism's supposed to be doing some collabs, and I gotta check in with him.
Yeah, Kuda, you slacking on that shit. I meant to tell you that.
Yeah, no, we got some collabs coming. It's just that like his schedule and my schedule. You know, I haven't even been doing third shift.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He West Coast, you East Coast.
That's right. I know you
hard
haven't been doing third shift, but look, I've been carrying
that
the
3
load.
hour difference is a real difference.
Yeah, I know.
It is a big difference, but I'm just saying I've been carrying the load on my end because of I would say DeAndre is Cerulean, but you know, everybody else, even myself, I did it by myself prior. And like I opened the panel like an hour, 50 minutes. I get people in. Even my history streams is getting views up. And I'll tell you why, doing it by myself. I did it for like 2 hours. I said, nope, I'm not opening up the panel.
Sir, you on the rise? You on the rise, bro?
Who should I be for Halloween this year? I was thinking I was gonna be Kevin Samuels.
No, because Kevin Samuels is going to be the guy from Chris Tucker from Fifth Element.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
He said it on Instagram, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Kuda, man, keep doing your thing, bro. Like, I love this, man. I love this.
You know who you should be?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know who you should be?
Who's that? I was gonna be Jack Sparrow, but I was like, you know what? It would be cool to be Kevin Samuels on Halloween.
Yeah, man. I'll catch you.
I seen too many people trying to be Kevin Samuels. Like I seen Daquan, some comedians. Yeah, he's not getting played out. I think Jack Sparrow actually fits you.
Yeah, I could be Jack. It's easy to be Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, just be Jack Sparrow, man. Yeah.
I'll be Bruce Leroy since you want all this martial artist bullshit.
Well, no, I don't be, man. I haven't been.
Don't call that bullshit. He'll slap shit. He's like, he'll be like this. You know, them Japanese is crazy. No, they'll bite your fucking neck off if you try to fight them. Be like, God damn, I didn't mean to hit you. Be like Yakuza. I like the throws though. You know what I mean? Those karate throws, them throws.
I do too.
Oh my god, man.
Judo and judo.
Yes. But you ever play Yakuza 3? He be throwing the shit out of them motherfuckers certain stuff. Oh my god.
Yakuza is a fun game. I like Yakuza.
That is a fun game.
It's repetitive, but it is.
It's fun.
But it's fun. But I like the communication though in Japanese, man. It is so awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
All of those games are really the same. They just change up the locations.
Right.
And the characters and stuff, right?
Yeah. I hate when they got like a character that's chasing you around, and every time you go to a certain part, he always runs into you. Like, man, you got this long fight sequences. Like, man, come on.
That's like that reminds me of Saints Row. I mean, yeah, Saints Row. Yeah. I mean, not Saints Row. San Andreas. But when the nigga was chasing me on the bike.
They just be remaking those Yakuza games though, because it really hasn't changed since the PS3.
You're right.
PS2, but you know.
Hey, they selling still.
Yeah,
hey, I won't mind them.
Yeah, people like the storylines, if there is one, you know. That dude, I don't know how he be fighting all them people and keep that suit clean though. That nigga stay with that suit, but
that's Kevin Samuels.
yeah, he got the original Kevin Samuels suit. So, you know.
Buttercup.
Right. All right, y'all. We headed to Isms. Make sure you guys
I'll be over there
to Isms. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We out. It's Player Talk. Let's get it.